following is intended for immature audiences only.
There's no such thing as a radio rating system.
But if there were, this show would be rated O as in...
Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the crazy soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, man, and congratulations on another week done. Not yet, though.
Teddy's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Teddy.
Celebrating by not being here. So Rhyme Time is here today producing the show, and all three of us have dressed up like golfing morons today. Got the full outfit on. I went Puma with my style today.
Oh, my God.
I even got the cleats on. You can't see them, but trust me, they're on.
They ain't no cleats, man. They're
Got a
like
white
spikeless. Like spikeless golf shoes.
You know what I
those.
mean.
I mean, I don't understand. I used to have the opinion that it was really dorky, really silly to wear those out to, say, Muirfield Village. That's always been sort of a take. Don't wear your golf shoes when you're going out to the golf tournament.
I've been that guy.
It might even be okay now because they really do look and feel like tennis shoes. There's no more spikes.
I am very conscious. That's not the right word. Picky about the shoes that I wear.
Yeah?
If I find a pair that fits me properly that I like, I'll go buy 6 pair and put them in the closet. So I'm very picky. I got a wide foot. I now have purchased some Adidas golf cleats and some of these Pumas today, both in the wide. Very comfortable.
They came in a wide?
Yes.
Those shoes came with an option for wide? Ooh, so are you going to buy a bunch of those and start wearing golf shoes
my wife is
into the office?
Probably listening to this, so I'm going to say no. Because she yells at me every single time she sees a package come from that PGA Superstore.
I got news.
What are you doing?
I got news for you, homie.
What?
She's not listening.
Well, that's true enough.
There's no way she's listening to this right now.
Go to jail at 3:46. It's Go to Jail Friday. What does that mean? That means you send us your tales of annoyance. We then send those people. We sentence them to jail, sometimes death, depending on what the grievance is or what type of mood we're in. Tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. And at 5 o'clock today, the always entertaining segment, a lot of showmanship, pick your parlay. And I got some good parlay action for you today.
You had a wild parlay last week.
9 legs.
9 legs. I got an even wilder parlay for you this week. And I guarantee you cannot guess one of the sports that I'm taking a peek into.
Well, last week it was rugby. Aussie rules football.
It's not rugby this time because Brisbane, they didn't even show up. Oh. And that's my bad.
Let you down.
The Lions sucked, man. They were supposed to win that game by a bunch of points, and they got smoked. Those Gold Coast Suns, they were ready. I did not see that coming. I'll tell you, none of us AFL experts saw that one coming. But it happened, and I apologize. But actually, it's going to be, I'll just give you a hint. It's a variation of a sport that I love. Something that I'm going to be. A variation of a sport that I love that we'll be putting into the super mega terrific parlay today.
Kids, we had football last night. Hall of Fame game. I'm told that Trey Lance is America's next superstar because he came out there and played well against guys who will be working at the Citgo in about 2 weeks. But he did look good. Chargers looked good. Lions did not. 5 turnovers. As our old friend Milan Jordan would say, lots of sloppy ball handling for the Lions. But it was nice to see football on my TV last night.
Kyle Allen was the top thrower for the Detroit Lions.
Top thrower. That's what we call him. He's the senior hurler.
The top passer for the Detroit Lions. Hendon Hooker got in on the action, too.
Hooker.
They combined for 3 interceptions and no touchdown passes. Do you even remember Kyle Allen? Remember anything about him?
The name is familiar.
Familiar.
Where did he go?
Was it A&M?
He was a Houston guy. Maybe he was at A&M. It only shows me one college right here. I mean, all these guys played at multiple schools, right? So you could very well be right. I think that sounds familiar. But he played for the Carolina Panthers. He started a bunch of games that one year.
He did?
Yeah, he started. He threw for 3,300 yards and 17 touchdown passes back in 2019.
Did they name the field house after him?
Yeah, the Allen Fieldhouse. And then he went to Washington. Must have been with Ron Rivera. And he was their backup in D.C. for a little bit.
And
now
who was in there, too?
Hendon Hooker from Tennessee.
I was going to say Tennessee for him, right?
Yeah, Tennessee.
What do you think about him, Dan Dockich?
You'll see a hooker, though. We need more hookers.
People who shoot the hook.
Yeah.
And did you see who was backing up Trey Lance in that game for L.A.?
I blacked out by then. I was watching QVC Christmas.
Uwe Ungalale. That might be the only. That might be the only 3 passes he'll ever have in the NFL, even preseason. Who knows?
Good call.
Bad.
Mess you up.
Bad. How many schools did that guy go to?
But you know what, though?
All of them?
It's good. It's good that we had football back on our television. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed listening to Old Man River in the second half of that game. Brent Musburger, he was commiserating with Dan Fouts. They were talking about Happy Gilmore and their appearance in the original movie.
And the Water Boy and Dan Fouts.
That's right.
Dan Fouts with the ad-libs because they didn't hold anything back. We know. I mean, that was great. Those two were great. I thought the intro that he had with Maria Taylor, I thought that was awesome. That was a little sweet moment. Maria was sharing some thoughts about how she looked up to him, and when they finally got to work together at the SEC network, one career is kind of just starting off with hers, and Brent clearly had been doing it for 50 years already, and he ended it with the betting line.
Of course he did.
He ended it with the betting line, which was just classic Brent.
I saw that Sterling Sharp was interviewed on the broadcast last night. He's going into the Hall this weekend.
Yeah, brother Shannon, I guess, had an apology to Sterling.
Shannon said, I'm sorry, essentially, that I'm stealing your thunder.
Right.
That this news about me leaving ESPN couldn't wait until, next week. I don't want to steal the thunder from you. Sterling had a nice little thing with Melissa Stark on the sidelines. They used to work together. Quite frankly, I would have preferred the first question have been, so how many millions of dollars did your hornball brother have to pay the woman?
Right.
See how that went over?
What was the number?
What was it? Was it 10 million? I mean, she was suing for 50 million.
Yeah.
If they settled, I don't think it's anything less than 10, right?
I'm sure it was a big, hefty pile of cash. I'm sure it was.
The best part about last night, though, was
what?
I stepped outside and I felt the cool evening breezes of any town, USA.
Oh, my God.
I hate this weather with a passion, but I stepped out last night. That wind was going about 15, 20. It was maybe 67 degrees. I fired up the fire pit, something I have not done in a long time. I sat outside on my Adirondack chair. I looked at my porn pad. Oh, it was wonder. I didn't look at porn on the pad. That's not for outside.
Shame on you.
No.
What is the matter with you?
Just doing some online shopping and reading.
Okay, good.
Checking some stuff out. No, none of that gross stuff outside.
You are disgusting, though. You sent me another Instagram. It was despicable.
Yeah, you really hated it, didn't you?
What would it take for us to get our algorithms back to just baseline?
Oh, I don't.
How much like regular stuff would we have to look at?
I think we're pretty embedded into Pervo Town.
How long would it take, though? Like 6 months of like not looking at that at all, and only
probably
looking up golf and basketball, football,
religious things,
politics, the Pope, religious things.
Sure,
you and me. Yep. Do you have your finger on the trigger there? Because I have
my finger on the trigger
on the soundboard.
What do you want?
Well, I was going to throw an impromptu one out here because you were just talking about it for jailbirds, since it's Go to Jail Friday.
Oh, okay.
I have one from Man in the Cannon. Says, my good clean boys, too hot. My buddy who just said that it was cold out this morning.
Oh,
jail.
Stop it now. That's right, jail.
It is jail.
I was running.
It was
running around the neighborhood, frolicking.
High 50s,
Oh,
cloudy,
great.
with a nice sort of chill in the air. I mean, you're not going to get that with any kind of regularity until we hit November. So just take
not low
what
temperatures.
You got. Well, no, but you're not going to get a high like that.
No.
So that was just a tiny little taste early in the morning, and then look how it is now. It's already sweaty sacky out there. It was great.
It's not that bad today.
It's still bad.
How about tomorrow morning? You and I, you come to the house. I'll get like a little parlor donut for you. Reimer, you're invited too if you want to come too. All right?
Parlor Donuts.
It's going to be like 54 degrees. We eat a little donut, then we run outside. Woo! We chase each other around.
We have a nice...
Hide in the bushes.
We have a nice game of tag. Nice and chilly out here. Chilly out here, ain't it, boys?
Buckeyes got an injury scare at the first day of practice yesterday. Details coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Southbound East Outer Belt down to 2 lanes for construction between I-70 and US 33. Right now, 5 to 10 minute delay back from Main Street. And northbound 71, slow traffic between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. A slice of paradise on Lake Erie. For any getaway or retreat, Put-in-Bay awaits with dining, Crystal Cave, Heinemann Winery, and Perry's Memorial. Start planning at visitputinbay.com. Put-in-Bay, an everyday island getaway. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
The Dublin Irish Festival, August 1st through 3rd in Dublin, Ohio. Voted 2025 USA Today Best Cultural Festival in the nation. This year promises 3 incredible days of Irish music, dance, food, and fun. Get your tickets at DublinIrishFestival.org.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Timmy?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun things going on this month, like karaoke.
And crab legs.
No, not yet. Live bands. We've got food trucks in the outdoor valet area.
Crab legs.
Oh, not yet. On select weekend days throughout the summer. Okay, now crab legs.
And all you can eat crab legs at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Join Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on us. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Oh, yeah, we love crab legs.
Time for crab legs?
Okay, crab legs.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
1-800-GOT-JUNK does 2 things differently.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
So the donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
Your neighbors are happy, and the planet is healthy.
What's number 2?
We have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
And that's good for your neighbors, and for the planet.
And for you, because we can come the day you call us.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Let me tell you, some days there's nothing better than a quick refresh. So switch it up and refresh your day at Speedway with the 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks and all your favorite snacks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Polaris can call home. Featuring a rock wall, a HitTrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Polaris Fashion Place. Grand opening celebration August 15th through August 17th.
Can't get enough of your favorite fan content? Good news, we're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding.
We can't use law enforcement siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention, like telling you if you get a speeding ticket, it doesn't end there. You have to pay expensive fines. You can't go to your friend's wedding because that also costs money. And your insurance rates could increase. See? We didn't have to use law enforcement sirens after all. Getting a speeding ticket has consequences. Sooner or later, speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A beautiful Friday ahead. Will be much more comfortable, less humidity, and comfortable temperatures in the low 80s with plenty of sunshine. And then for tonight, mostly clear skies overnight with our lows a crisp upper 50s. For Saturday, get ready for mostly sunny skies, dry conditions, and our highs yet again in the low 80s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with your 10 weather impact forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I got a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Guys, this is some good news on the Buckeye football front because, we're watching these first 2 days of practice. Yesterday, day one for Ohio State. And it wasn't long after we heard about Edric Houston, who is a starter. He's a projected starter. He's going to be a dude here if fully healthy. We saw what this guy could do as a freshman. He actually started as a defensive end, but he bulked up. They moved him to defensive tackle, and you lose both of your guys there last year. So you are relying on him to be a major factor.
Ryan Day specifically said during spring ball that defensive line was an area of concern.
Absolutely.
That interior of the defensive line. So all of a sudden, if that position group gets thinner, we got problems.
I mean, I think you look behind Edric Houston and K-Mac there, you've got Will Smith Jr., who you would love for him to pan out because he's a legacy guy. His dad, of course, being a great player, a famous player here, the late, great Will Smith. And then you've got Tywone Malone, the transfer from Ole Miss, who played a little college baseball as well. I still find it funny to think about Tywone Malone swinging a baseball bat as large as he is, but he has not really shown that high-end consistency yet. So if Edric Houston is going to miss any portion of time, you're really thinned out there. But good news is Pete Thamel heard that the injury is not considered serious.
Well, he was back on the practice field today.
So it's not long-term.
He wasn't really doing drills. He was out there, had a knee brace on, but he was out there today. And if it was serious, he wouldn't be anywhere near that field.
So he's limited, but we're hoping that Edric Houston is going to be able to ramp up and get back to full speed here, hopefully by the end of the week or hopefully by the end of next week. So he can get some good, solid practice time in because I do still think that he's a guy that could use it, could need it, with Texas being the first game on the schedule here.
All right, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about bad football that's coming here, or the governor wants to get rid of prop bets?
Let's go with the bad football first.
All right, bad football. We officially got word that a UFL team will be in Columbus in 2026.
Yay!
If you're excited about this, good for you. I'd rather drink bleach. We don't know which team is coming. All we hear is from new league co-owner Mike Repple? New league co-owner. You know what that means? They needed a rich dummy to put some money in the coffers because they lost all their other rich dummies' money last year. So they got a new dummy. That's who this guy is. We're excited about Columbus as a market. We know how good Ohio State is and how big football is in Columbus. We're excited about the local businesses in Columbus and the fan base. Man, this is really personal statement, isn't it? There will definitely be 2 new locations next year. And within the next 30 days, there could be up to 4. So you don't... All right, so you know that 2 teams, existing teams, are moving. You don't know if 2 other teams are going to move. What's the holdup? What are we looking for here?
I don't know.
So we have a team coming.
What does it even matter?
That's officially been announced. We don't know which team it is. That doesn't seem to matter to some of you because you just want to go out and root for something with a uniform that says Columbus, which, all right, go ahead. I think we deserve better than this crappy-ass version of professional football, but if you want to go out there and support it, by all means.
How long do you think this thing lasts anyway? There's no way that this lasts more than a couple of seasons, 2 or 3 at the most. I don't see that this league is going to have any real future. It's just so hard. Why do we keep trying to do this over and over and over again? Figure out off-season football leagues that have some staying power. The Destroyers came back, and how long did that make it?
It's
2 seasons?
It's ego. It's stupidity, and it's ego. You got a bunch of people that says, yeah, well, it failed because those other people were idiots, but I'm smarter than them. And we'll do it the right way. And then they fail. And then another group of idiots come in and say, well, football's big business. Let's do it. Eventually, this will fail, too. It's failing now. If you got an offseason where you're relocating 4 of your franchises and your ratings were down year over year significantly, which they were last year, it's over now. You are getting a professional sports team in this city. Yay, congratulations. You're getting it because the league is in hospice care, essentially. The only way that spring football is going to take off is if the NFL officially does it again, a new version of NFL Europe. And I know they did it in the past, but the landscape is a lot different now than it was 30 years ago when they did NFL Europe.
That's what I was going to say. I think the only thing that isn't the NFL, the only thing that's going to have some staying power for those guys that are just not quite at that level, and they'll always be striving to get to that level as long as they're not yet 30 years old or however much they have left in the tank, is to try to set something up in Europe where you're actually growing the sport of football. But that's not for us, right? I think we have a lot of levels of football to enjoy. We've got local high school football, which matters to a lot of families, and anyone that's got children or boys that are playing, even if you don't, you might have neighbor friends and their son is playing on the team. You care about that. You care about those Friday nights. You care about Saturdays. You care about Sundays. And shit. It's not just all those days. By the time we get midweek action going on Tuesday and Wednesday, people in this state, they latch on to that a little bit. There's football every night of the week. There's just, as short as the season seems, it's really not that short, right? I mean, and if you're a football fan, you're likely a fan of at least one other of the mainstream sports. For guys like me and Reimer, It passes the time until college basketball. Till that season comes around. I saw you were listening to the song on your way in for work. You're a good, clean boy,
I like
Reimer.
how we had football on for the first time in forever last night.
And we're thinking about college.
And you're coming
hoops.
into the work today talking about college basketball season.
Yeah, Davidson and Washington State schedule home and home the other day.
Oh, my God.
You're out of your mind. You are a sicko.
That's
sick.
A-10 basketball, man.
But my point being is we've got football. We've already had practice to start. We've got it. We are bloodthirsty for college football, for the big product here. That blends right into the NFL the next week. And then that is here until February.
Yes, but then
a lot of us are enjoying hoops until March Madness and the NBA season. We don't need that.
We need it.
No one wants that.
It's going to be at historic Cruz Stadium.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It's good that venue's getting something.
Don't they have Crew too?
We kicked them out.
Don't we have Sonic Temple?
That's in the summertime, isn't it?
It's for rock concerts now, and it's part of the fairgrounds. It's really...
I like the way you said that, like 90 years old. They go to rock concerts there. It's a baggy pants fuss.
I've actually been out there. Have you? No.
To Sonic Temple?
Yeah, to Sonic Temple.
No, I don't go where people are.
Yeah. Saw the Foo Fighters.
I've been out there, obviously, for soccer games over the years.
Soccer games.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Mike DeWine, he's the governor of the state, of course. His 19 million children, wants to ban all prop bets in the state. He is calling on the Ohio Casino Commission people, saying this has been a disaster, total disaster. Got to ban the prop bets. Got a manual Class A, throwing balls on purpose. Can't have it.
He's a Class A something, a Class A gambler.
I understand I did a Trump impersonation for DeWine, but stay with me. I don't know, what type of power the governor has with this. This is kind of like Trumpy saying, I'm going to pull the plug on new RFK if you don't change the name.
Right. You better go back to the Indians. You better go back to the Redskins.
Power exclusively lies with the Casino Commission. But, look, I'm just one dummy. I don't even bet very often. But I'd be sad to see the prop bets go away. They're fun. I like them. It's good for an in-game experience.
You took them out of college sports, okay? That was a compromise, right? You drew that line there. You didn't want them in the college game.
You're always going to have guys who are going to try and bend the rules, break the rules, get ahead, whether you have prop bets or not.
I think so.
There's always going to be something going on.
I think you will. And look, the thing that you and I talked about this, what they have to keep doing is they have to just be harsher with what the penalties are. And then eventually guys are going to understand the implications of it. Where, in my opinion, if you get caught, if you're investigated and you're a part of this, you're just banned.
Death.
That's it. I say
lethal
banned. Injection. There's a banned, then there'd be jail, and then there'd be death. I say just the first one. You say go right to the third one.
What about a public flogging? What about that?
You seem to be a big fan of public flogging.
I'm a big fan.
You want to bring those back.
Of shaming and humiliating. Sometimes I think the death is just too easy. It's too quick.
Do you ever imagine being back in the old days? And you know what? It was what they did. It was normal back then, but we can't think of it that way in our futuristic minds of actually attending, say, a beheading where the guillotine comes down.
I like to read some
or
history.
Or a hanging in the Old West.
I like to learn about this stuff. And, when they would have, like, the beheadings in England at the Tower of London, they had it, like, in the little green area there.
Yeah.
And it was like a carnival. The entire city would come out, and there'd be, like, jugglers and street food and and they're all waiting for the main attraction, which is, and now we're going to behead this bitch. Yeah, good old-fashioned family fun.
Fascinating, isn't it?
I don't know why I'm doing this accent for Londoners, but you know what I mean.
You sound like you're from the South, man.
I don't know why. Chip, chip, cheerio. Chip, chimney.
Chip, chip, chiroo.
We had some fun with our AI machine today.
And?
I'm just saying, we had some fun with it today.
And?
I'm trying to think which one I want to play.
Is there a tease there? Or are you going right to it?
I'm trying to think which one I want to play. I'm going to give you one as we head out to break. This is AI Timmy.
Looky here. I just spent my entire evening on the gram sending common man pictures of heaving breasts and asses. Also, my wife says I look like a lesbian.
I got to tell you, I think the AI technology needs a little bit of work.
These robots,
a little bit of work.
These robots are not quite there yet.
The summer of 2027 will be the summer of public urination. I'm going to tell you why coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Eastbound North Outer Belt, the right lane blocked off from an accident after US 23. 5 to 10 minute delay back from 315. Southbound 71 traffic stop and go between 670 and I-70. Right there, a minute or two worth of delays. This report is sponsored by Ohio Laborers and Ohio Lesset. The Ohio Laborers Union, they're more than just hard hats and tools. They're the backbone of Ohio's infrastructure, constructing vital projects that shape your communities. Witness their members as they construct solar energy facilities, harnessing the power of the sun for Ohio's future. Build Ohio right, build it Union. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by 3D Cabinetry, your go-to for fast, hassle-free service from order to install with fully assembled all-wood affordable cabinets. Free consultation at 3dcabinetry.net.
Did you know dropping your first 25 pounds with a Wicked 180 adds 6 to 8 yards to every shot? Even better scores every 5 pounds after that. Look it up. Freedom from excess fat is measurable. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Road trip! This summer at Tire Discounters, your tires are your passport to savings, because you're driving to Paris,
Texas,
then it's off to Rome,
Georgia,
and you'll be kissing the Blarney Stone in Dublin,
Ohio!
Right now, save up to $434 when you buy 4 tires, and that includes a free alignment and oil change. Stop at Tire Discounters before you see the world.
Cash, moolah, greenbacks, toast, grilla, chips, bread and mold, cheddar, butter, lewd and scratch. Find the lettuce, make a match. Lettuce, gravy, game on the back for $30. That's a wrap. There's many words for cash, no doubt, but there's only one $30 cash word. Check it out. Cash word from Ohio Lottery. It's $30, yo. Cash word, it's fun to go with millions of prizes, don't you know? Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
This is Corey Sickles with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. How much income will you need to retire? Let us help make sure you reach your financial goals. Visit safeharboroh.com to schedule a complimentary meeting. safeharboroh.com.
Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The number one pizza expert and the number 4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
Fish has handed me the plug sheet for this weekend.
Early plug sheet out of Fish
he's
there.
Looking to get the hell out of here.
I would too if I were him.
Tee to Green with Skip Mossick comes your way tomorrow morning at 9. At 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, it is Fan Sports Saturday with Eric Reeser and Dane Sanzenbacher live from Buckeye Fall Camp.
Sanzy boy.
And then at 1 o'clock tomorrow, do not miss it, Buckeye Replay. Ohio State against Tennessee, first-round playoff game hosted by yours truly here, Timmy Hall.
Yeah, we're there. So the next 4 are going to be the entire college football playoff run, and then boom, it's August 30th, and we're getting ready for the Texas game.
And then 6:45 tomorrow night, Reds and Braves live from Bristol Motor Speedway.
Before you go on, tonight, right after us, Beamer had to dip out. He had a PTO day. We thought we were going to have Biddle in, but he couldn't do it. So it's actually going to be Austin and Berm on the radio.
Oh, nice.
So a good opportunity for you guys to hear our new team of Buckeye experts that's going to be doing things on all of our digital platforms like they've done in this town for a long time. You'll get to hear them for 2 full hours here on the radio tonight. So that's cool.
It's Go to Jail Friday. Please do tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093.
I got one for you right here from the 3 in the P archive, my GCBs.
Flacco, my Cracko.
And, he's actually throwing me in jail.
Good.
And I understand that. He said I need a ruling on this bad, dirty man. I'm not a GCB in this case right now. To my knowledge, he still hasn't gotten his vasectomy. God, how do people know?
I
like that.
I
but
like
that's
how
great.
people know. But you
how
still have active swimmers.
How did he know? I guess because you know us, we'll make a big thing out of it on this show when it happens. And I recently, this wasn't long ago, I talked about this with DeVere. DeVere is hesitant about getting it, but knows that he needs it. And so we might buddy up and go and get the vasectomy together. But 3 in the P archive, I take that. He says, sack up, go see Dr. Tadros at OSU, and drop trow already for the good of humanity. Hashtag GTJ, hashtag get them snipped. You were around. I was looking up numbers because this came up. I know it's on my mind. Sarah snapped at me again a couple of weeks ago. I had my annual not long ago. So my insurance changed over. So I'm making sure I get everybody the urologists that are in my group. I'm gonna book it.
Stop procrastinating and just book it. I want to do a remote broadcast from the room when you get it done.
Man,
I want to do the show from the room.
Do you think I'll be all right? Do you think I'll be able to?
I got it done.
Focus and get through it all right.
We'll have a guest host for you, and you'll just be there and. We'll come to you every now and then, and we'll have a little headset on the doctor who's describing everything he's doing when he's cutting your sack open.
What am I going to need?
That's some good ratings.
That would be good.
The biggest load that we've seen.
I mean, we got the remote to do Bones shaving.
Yeah.
So why would we not be able to just take a Comrex or take an Access, and I'll just wear the headset?
Well, before you do it, you got to do some shaving.
Well, that's standard.
Shave sacky.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get the same kind of experience that we had for Bones shaving.
You can't get a barber in here for a little sacky shave?
Shag?
And shacky. How you doing? Hey, Timmy.
Go shave it done.
I won't shave it done. All right, it's the summer of 2027. It's also going to be known as the summer of urine 2 years from now because the All-Star Game has been awarded for the first time since 1992. Wrigley Field. Wow. Oh, my God.
Your spot, your favorite place.
The carnival, the gaggle of morons that are going to be down there for that. Just a regular Saturday game is unbelievable. It's like Bourbon Street. But you throw in All-Star Game festivities down there, here's a little story. So a couple years back, breaking news, Wrigley in a neighborhood. There are still homes and businesses that are ass up against that ballpark.
That people know that.
Well, that is the charm.
Yeah, even if they haven't been there, they know Wrigleyville, and they know that it's got that charm about it.
There are still people that live there, and they know there are sacrifices, like crowds on game days, and there's going to be some noise and stuff like that. When you live next to a ballpark, that all comes with the territory. But I guess what doesn't come with the territory is just a group of homeowners and business owners got together a couple years ago, and they were saying, I don't understand it. I mean, we planted these bushes, and we water them with flowers and landscaping, and then they all just die.
I wonder.
We're all having the same problem.
I wonder what could do that.
I don't know what it is, and they had a botanist come out, take a look at stuff, and say, I don't know why these aren't taken. They'd replant, they'd try again, water, they take care of them. And they eventually said, we got to put some cameras up and figure out what's going on. And I'll tell you what's going on. The gallons and gallons of human piss that would fall on these bushes and flowers every single night from people attending the Cubs games that would use the neighborhood as their own communal toilet.
Disgusting. And are you telling me, I mean, that area is filled with bars, right?
Oh, that's too hard to walk in a bar. You just drop trout right on the street.
Where were you getting drunk? At the bar. So why don't you empty it there?
You're not thinking
while you
clearly.
still have access to a bathroom.
By the time you're walking back to the L or your car or getting an Uber, sometimes just hits you. You got to go.
We never really talked about this, but because you didn't go to a 4-year college like I did at Kansas. You got straight into the biz. You went straight into doing radio.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a period of your life, though, where you were hanging out with your idiot friends and it was just the peer pressure thing to do where you went out? We're going out and we're going drinking. Like, that's what we got to do, or else you're not fitting in right now. Like, when you're in school, you hit that certain point where it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're going out and we're staying out till 2:15 in the morning just because that's what we do.
There's a couple different reasons. First of all, I couldn't afford to do that. The other thing was that I did go out drinking with the buddies, but the buddies were radio people. And since we all worked odd shifts, it would be day drinking at like Tuesday at noon.
And you just couldn't get hammered drunk when you're drinking in that capacity.
Well, you also aren't on some sort of campus where you can walk back safely to wherever you're going. You would have to get in your car. I mean, the places I was working when I was young in my career, the Chicago area is big.
Yeah,
all right, so I'm living back at home with my parents in West Suburban St. Charles, and I'm driving to Northbrook. Go ahead and map that if you want.
St. Charles
to Northbrook.
I'm going to say by car with traffic, what is that, like 50 minutes?
Just go ahead. Okay. Map it out. And I would have to make that drive multiple times a week, a lot of times in the middle of the night when I'm tired and I want to just go to sleep because I've worked a 12-hour red-eye shift.
An hour and 2 minutes right now, 45 miles.
Yeah, it's 45 miles.
Damn. Okay, yeah. No,
and then
I had my mind.
And then I had a girlfriend that lived in New Lenox. So go ahead and throw that in there. St. Charles, Northbrook, New Lenox. I'm circling the entire Chicagoland area. I didn't have time to go out and get sloppy. Too many obligations.
Man, New Lenox, that is way down there. That's east of Joliet.
I understand.
So you really, I had
a piece of ass.
I had idiot kid phase, basically, is what you are there. You went right into like the young adult type of drinking.
I went from high school to, all right, we're working now.
I really didn't like doing all that. It really was, you have your group of friends, and
you felt like you had to?
If 75% of them are going out and doing it, you just associate that with it's the college experience. I guess I'm glad that I experienced that and lived the bar life a little bit because in my mind, at least, that's the only time in my life that was going to be going on. It was those 18 to 22 years, and that was that. But when I think back then is when I knew that I really was a good, clean boy. Because if we were ever out at house parties, and sometimes these would be in neighborhoods where it looked too nice to be behaving like that. Somebody maybe had their mom and dad that were funneling a little bit too much cash their way, and they were able to live in a nicer spot where they're living where other actual families in Lawrence live. And so many times I can remember Sometimes they were my close friends. Sometimes they were just other idiots that were at the party. And they would just be stumbling around drunk in the backyard near other, and then they would blend into the other family's yard back there. And I can still remember to this day.
And peeing on the lawn?
I can still remember to this day this old man, like in the dark upstairs window, like sliding the window up there and just yelling at all the people that kept stumbling into his yard.
Stop peeing on my lawn.
And everybody hates the guy, right? But you look at that through a different lens. You're like, geez, like we're trying to sleep up in here and you guys are carrying on. It was like that movie with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron where the campus moves in, the fraternity moves in right into a normal neighborhood. Almost like old school as well.
Was that called?
Neighbors with Zac Efron?
I didn't see it.
And Rogen? Not bad. Not a bad one.
Go to jail. Coming up next, Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Eastbound North Outer Belt accident moved away from the right lane onto the right berm after US 23. Still got about a 3-minute delay back from 315. And on westbound I-70 accident on the right berm after State Route 37. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with 69-cent large big gulp drinks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance can help protect your dream home for whatever comes next. You can live in your own oasis or your own clubhouse. Whatever you choose, get the right coverage. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
1-800-GOT-JUNK does two things differently.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
So the donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
Your neighbors are happy, and the planet is healthy.
What's number two?
We have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
And that's good for your neighbors and for the planet.
And for you, because we can come the day you call us.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Lenny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to My Computer Career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
The roof of your home protects what matters most in your life. Your family, your memories, your peace of mind. So when it comes time to replace the roof over your head, you need a name you can trust. Newman Roofing. Don't just take our word for it. Here's our friend Cindy on why she chose Newman Roofing over all the rest.
We had interviewed and talked with several other roofing companies around the city. The salesperson that came to speak with us was extremely knowledgeable, answered questions, took his time with us. We were happy to make Newman our choice.
And you'll have peace of mind knowing that on the day of the installation, we'll give you and your home the respect it deserves.
The guys arrived right on time. The crew leader came and talked with us, let us know what they were going to be doing. He was here all day with the crew. That itself was very impressive.
If you're thinking about your roofing or siding, give Newman Roofing a call today.
We were very happy with our experience, and we would highly recommend Newman to anybody we talk to.
Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Other stations in town have started using AI voices. It's because they're cheap and they think you're stupid. Well, we may think you're stupid, but we don't think you're cheap, damn it. We're live and local with real people. The Fan, Ohio's real human destination.
When was the last time you hopped out of bed without that knee or back screaming at you?
or walk down a flight of stairs without having to take your time. You thought to yourself, I'll just tough it out, but nothing changes. Hi, it's Tyvis Powell. It's time to call and schedule that free consultation with Dr. Walkoff and his team at QC Kinetics here in Columbus. I'm glad I did. Myself and others have turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Check it out at qckinetics.com/Columbus. Bring your x-rays and MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Find out if you're a good candidate. The consultation is free. Just call QC Kinetics at 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, I have quite a lengthy go to jail. Because I saw a story today made me sick to my stomach.
Okay. All right. Now, I get into this right now?
No.
I
don't want to take it up now.
Okay.
All right, because I want to leave this time for you and for the listeners. Just allow me some time sometime today during the show.
Well, what time is it? It's 3:47. We got until 6 o'clock here. All right, the beverage cart hasn't even rolled out, which, by the way,
thank you, Biden.
Hey, you have good, tasty cold beverage. Enjoy your weekends.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
All right, I still say, and I want you to continue to send in your jailbirds. I want more. There's no limit to them. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Hit us on Twitter and X at Man and Timmy 971. 60% of the time, every time I say our jailbirders are on the mean streets of Columbus. They're always on the roadways. And I have multiples on the roadways every week. I got to start with this one. This was just yesterday, Mike. So follow this scenario. I'm sitting there, second car in line. It's one of the first stoplights from when I leave my house. And we have some construction here, too. So you don't even have to worry about traffic coming from one side of the intersection. We're basically just a T at this point.
All right.
So this is simpler. Like when the light turns green, you don't even have to focus on this side of you. You basically take the left turn. It's like getting a green arrow right now. So just go. So I'm back there, and I'm not in a rush right now, right? Like this is after work time. I am in a different mental frame, so I'm trying to be nicer, more patient. I'm trying to work on that too.
That does not sound like you.
I'm trying to work on that.
I say go to jail for just working on it.
I'm trying to be good and clean like that. So I'm waiting there. Lights green. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I wait 2 Mississippi here because there's nobody behind me either. I'm the only one being held up. I'm like, okay, I'll make the light. 3 seconds go by. Finally, I'm like, I went straight from like the boop to a nice little boop, boop, like go. I'm like saying that now under my breath too. Go. Finally starts going. She swings out. She goes from like 5 miles per hour, then jams on her accelerator. And this is only a 35-mile-an-hour road where we're about to go down. She almost hits a mailbox next to somebody's driveway. Her right tires are in the gravel. Dust is flying up. She steers back onto the road, goes over the double yellow. A car coming the other way kind of slows down and moves to the side. Then she finally straightens out. So I think I got the worst driver in Hilliard at this present moment right in front of me. Right in front of her, a car turns out from the old townhouse complex that I used to live in, which is only 90 seconds up the street, swings right out into the road, like not even looking. The idiot driver has to slam on her brakes, almost crashes. Then as I notice, as I peek around, it's some like 15-year-old Prius that has its back hatch all the way open. And you know, this one, it's almost like Lamborghini doors. That back hatch of a Prius, it's like 30 feet.
Wing.
It's 30 feet up in the air, right? It's way up there. I'm like, well, they must have I don't know, a Christmas tree that they're taking
body.
back to Meyer. I don't know what they got back there that could take up all that room. Take a peek. No, nothing back there. Then the Prius starts drifting over the double yellow line and almost causes a wreck on the other side of the road. I honestly couldn't believe it.
When did Laurie Schmidt show up?
Go to jail.
I'm going to kill everyone here.
Go to jail for silver Prius and for green Volkswagen that was in front of me. I don't know what to do.
10 years jail.
10 years jail
Settled.
time for them. Good.
Where's the gavel?
Oh,
you need to find the gavel
Rhyme
sound
time.
effect. Rhyme time.
That's
I feel naked without my gavel.
That's GAVEL. As you go to look for that. Yes.
That was a nice long-winded one by you. Do you have any listener?
Let me give you my other one.
Oh,
okay?
we got oh my God. All right.
Come on.
Jesus.
Honestly, I think this is a lighter sentence, but it's more like a societal thing, like right and wrong. Like, let's kind of be nice here. I was at Myers the other day. There was a family, had to have been 8. Who's going to the store with that much of their family? You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe they don't have childcare.
Why are we going out?
What were the ages of the kids?
I understand that. They were from like 3 to 15.
15.
You know?
Leave the 15 at home with the 3.
Leave them at home. And
also, maybe
stop having kids.
Bag it up next time.
Yeah, maybe. I got to get the vasectomy. That's something that we just talked about. But I'm saying, like, the way they were wandering around the aisles, taking up space slow, there was no order or organization to their pack, and they were touching things on the shelves. The mom was snipping at them to put stuff back. I would say it was an unpleasant experience, and people in the aisle were also giving eye rolls about this. I had to stop in my tracks at least a couple times, have some patience, say excuse me politely. I say go to jail, mom. Like, even if you got to take them out.
For birthing or just?
For annoying people in public.
Okay.
No? 1 year? 6 months? Maybe go to a class to learn how to get your kids in line to not be a nuisance to everybody else out there?
We go to another type of class.
I see you're not even with me on this one.
No, I'm with you. I'm just trying to figure out what the biggest offense is. That many children or taking them all out at the same time?
It's both. And it's not just taking them out. It's that they were out and they had no order to them. They couldn't stand in line or stay off to the side. Why not just hang out in the front of the store? Like,
right,
wait.
I'm going to say 6 months probation.
Okay.
She's got to check in on it with a family court politeness officer on a regular basis. Tell her about the comings and goings of the family.
A politeness coordinator.
Right.
Sure.
If she fails to do that, then she has to go to jail for 1 year.
We don't go to the store and touch everything on the shelves that we're not going to get. Let's have some sense about it, little Timmy.
You know who's the worst in the store? I go to the store with my 8-year-old. She's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the store with my 42-year-old wife. I'm pushing the cart, and she just comes, cookies? And she'll put cookies in. Oh, chippy? Then she'll put the chippy in.
You say no to the cookies and the chippy?
No, but here's the problem, though. She understands that I have no willpower. I have no control. Like, she's a lunatic. She can open up the bag of chips, have one chip, and say, good, and then come back for another chip like 2 hours from now, one singular chip. But she knows if the bag is in the pantry, I will take it, and it serves one. I'll eat the entire thing. So I go in with a plan and a list on purpose so that I don't have too much crap in the house.
And then she blows up the list.
Blows it away.
And then she'll probably mention something later on at home about buying too much crap.
Do you
or
really
eating too
have
much.
to have those M&Ms? I mean, it's 10 o'clock at night.
Well, did you have to put them in the cart? We went to the store because they weren't on my list.
How does she...
Why don't you control yourself?
Why don't you know who you're married to for 20 years?
How does she bring stuff to the cart again and ask if...
And chips? And cookies? Is that good? Oh, yay.
Why did her...
Oh, they have the double fudgy.
Because she's a child. She's a child.
That's her voice changes to that.
Hi.
When she's asking for delicious snacks that she's not going to eat much of.
B cadence that she normally has.
How you doing? Give me these cookies.
I like Kristen. I think it's coming from a good place. I'll say 3 months. 3 months and early exit on good behavior.
I'm done with her. It's enough.
Yeah.
It's too much. All right. I have my little go to jail.
And
plus
some of yours, too.
This This story in front of me tells me we're going to become the truck stop capital of the world.
That sounds fun. No, it doesn't.
No. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Westbound US 33, it's an accident between the West Outer Belt and Avery Muirfield Drive. A 2 to 3 minute delay getting you through there. Westbound I-70 accident blocking off the left berm on the ramp to northbound 71. This report is sponsored by RRFoundationSpecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family owned, honest, and pressure free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit RRFoundationSpecialist.com, your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Polaris can call home. Featuring a rock wall, a HitTrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Polaris Fashion Place. Grand opening celebration August 15th through August 17th.
It's a different world today than it was 30 years ago when I started Care Heating and Cooling. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, 30 years ago, you were the first to warn of companies using service technicians as salespeople, of abusing the trust that a service technician has. With the big conglomerates now buying companies all over Central Ohio, this has become the normal business model.
It's all about greed. The conglomerates know they can make a lot more money by incentivizing their technicians to sell air conditioners instead of fixing them. They train their techs to take advantage of a customer when they are the most vulnerable.
Dad, that is not how we were taught. In 2024, Care Heating and Cooling was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and was named the Lennox Partner of the Year. You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
It's the summer event at Germain Honda of Dublin, and Rich has deals that are red hot. Lease the rugged 25 Honda Ridgeline Sport for only $339 a month, or finance with an unbeatable 0.99% APR. Or you can take on any road in the all-new 25 Honda Passport RTL. Lease it now for $449 a month or 3.99% APR. Summer's here. Dive into the savings at Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. See dealer for details.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing everything it can for you?
I don't know. How would I know?
Is it automatically saving for special events and keeping you posted on its progress? Like at Huntington Bank?
Oh, no.
Is it tracking your spending so you can make the best choices at the mall?
Nope.
Or setting limits on your teenager's debit card?
Definitely not.
Then it could certainly be doing more.
Yeah, sure sounds like it.
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Delaware County Veterans Services, here for those who served. Located on the ground floor of the historic courthouse in downtown Delaware, our team of veteran county veteran service officers is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Need a ride to a VA appointment? Facing a financial emergency? Are you or your spouse simply looking for answers? Then give Delaware County Veterans Services a call. 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment. Delaware County Veterans Services.
Working your way through that honey-do list? That means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing and drain cleanings and repairs and all your heating and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your furnace or air conditioner. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain cleaning? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing issues? Call the Waterworks. furnace repairs? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks, trusted neighborhood plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and dropping just 25 pounds with the Waken 180 can actually give you 10 extra degrees of golf swing rotation. That's about a half a club longer, 6 to 10 extra yards on every swing. But from experience, lose 75 pounds like I did, and now we're talking next level distance, consistency, and even mood, especially on the back nine. And actually, every pound you drop takes 4 pounds of pressure off your knees. So I lost 300 pounds of pressure off of mine. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use law enforcement siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention, like telling you if you get a speeding ticket, it doesn't end there. You have to pay expensive fines. You can't go to your friend's wedding because that also costs money. And your insurance rates could increase. See? We didn't have to use law enforcement sirens after all. Getting a speeding ticket has consequences. Sooner or later, speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Dallas Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons has asked the team to trade him out of frustration over difficulty in talks to obtain a contract extension. The All-Pro is entering the 5th and final year of his rookie deal. Cleveland Browns quarterback Kenny Pickett returned to practice today but was held out of drills. He's missed 3 days of work because of a hamstring injury. Baseball today, Cincinnati Reds 3-2 winners over the Atlanta Braves. Will Benson belted a 2-run homer in that game. Cleveland Guardians begin a series at home with the Minnesota Twins tonight. Guardians trying for a third straight win. Baseball officials awarding the 2027 All-Star Game to Wrigley Field in Chicago. Clippers continue their series at Jacksonville tonight. This update brought to you by RCD RV Supercenter. Locations in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, this dumb show is brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. It's also Go to Jail Friday. Tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. All right, Timmy got his out of the way. We want to get to yours. All right, your go to jails. I got one too. I'm going to read this article to you.
Okay.
A driver who earlier this year abruptly stopped in the middle of Interstate 71 in Columbus, seen in a video shared widely on social media.
I remember this one. I remember this one vividly.
Too.
We all watched this car. The traffic cams caught it right in the middle of the interstate.
I said, you catch this person, you send them to jail.
Yeah, this is actual jail because they're breaking the law and they could kill people.
No. Okay? Instead, they pleaded guilty to reckless operation of a motor vehicle with willful and wanton disregard for safety. Now, that to me...
Wonton.
Do you get it at the Chinese restaurant? That to me sounds like a felony. That to me sounds like, if not like hard Oz prison, like Rikers Island after dark, at least give me a little Martha Stewart prison, where you got to live in a dorm room and you eat cafeteria food. You have to be taken away from society.
Yeah.
But no.
Didn't they cause a massive wreck?
Yes.
There was a van that just accordioned into somebody. How does that... No jail time with
Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor?
This is a misdemeanor. Misdemeanor charge. That's why they're not releasing the name of the person, because it's a misdemeanor. Their punishment is they had their license suspended until January 28th, 2026. Were placed on probation until next July.
No.
And must pay, wait for it, Timmy, fine now. You ready for the fine?
$200?
$50.
$50
bucks.
$50?
$50.
The
last paragraph of the story says police were able to track down the van using flock cameras and license plate readers. Officers spoke with the driver, who admitted it was them driving and that they knew there was a crash behind them. The driver said they were following GPS, just missed the exit. So they decided to back up on the highway. You know what happens when you miss an exit? You go to the next one. and you turn around. How is this person not in jail?
What?
Forever.
What am
For
I
life.
hearing? What is it that I'm hearing right now?
What'd I just say? That's right. Don't even get the gavel. Give me a shotgun noise.
I don't understand. Police officers had the person.
Yeah, I knew.
We knew with 100% certainty who done it.
Yes.
And where they were.
And they
You're able
admitted.
to go, and
Yeah,
they
I knew there was a
admitted.
big crash behind me, but I just, kept going. It's not my business.
Just that admission right there. That should tack on more hard time.
This is when
you should be the
if you're a
soap gatherer.
decent police officer, okay? I'm not asking a lot from you people. You do a great job. You put yourself in harm's way every single day. I commend you. I don't wave a blue flag because I think that's douchey, but I'm just saying, me and police, A-okay. But once in a while, just once in a while, when a situation happens like this, turn the body cam off and just beat the hell out of someone, please. My God.
I don't even believe what I'm reading right here.
$50 fine.
No, you're telling me this story right here.
Emma Watson got more time, going 34 and a 30.
Yeah. They don't let you do anything in the UK. You drive 4 miles an hour over the speed limit, and they got their. Are they doing that by camera now too? They've got some technology that they're using in the UK.
They're catching
where they're
people
stopping
with
you,
which means
and they're
cheating.
fining, and I think they're fining by what your net worth is, like who has more money.
That's correct.
So even for 4 miles an hour over, they're hitting you with some like $2,000 fine. I mean, that is a little ridiculous. We got hardened road criminals out here that just think that it's no big deal. I don't really, honestly, you can kill people when you make stupid decisions like this, and to have to just brush that off? My God.
You know, it may be
$50?
They wouldn't have made that decision if they weren't so damn tired. Good news. We're going to have 33 new truck rest stops.
Well, that's not for them. They weren't a truck.
That's right.
They don't get to go there. They just get the regular rest area.
Mike DeWine unveiled a $150 million commercial truck parking expansion project July 29th in Warren County.
How much?
$150 million.
What?
By the end of the construction, there will be at least 1,400 new parking spots for commercial trucks. Each new site will have restrooms and lighting. Ooh, restrooms and lighting.
That's as opposed to the dark, dank, cavernous restrooms where you just go underground and you just piss all over the walls.
So hold on a second. So 33 new truck rest stops. I'm not good with the math, but $150 million.
That's between what, $4 and $5 million? 33 rest stops, $150
million.
$4 and $5 million between $4 and $5.
But you're not even putting, you could build, you know what type of house you could build for $5 million? You got restroom and lights and a parking lot, costs you $5 million per?
I don't think so.
What are you getting, the contractors from Southie in Boston? A little under the table action?
It's a good one. You own the land too, right?
Yes,
it's public land.
It's public land.
It's public land.
I don't know what they're spending all this money for.
$150 million to have Cam Neely coming to the bathroom? What are we talking about?
Well, maybe they're going to be great bathrooms, man.
Meet
great.
Meet here at 2:15 for manly love.
Turn those lights down.
Maybe,
I know you spent a lot of money on those lights, but come on now.
Maybe it's going to be this expensive because they have to have a special disposal spot.
What kind of disposal spot?
Well, I mean, as Teddy said before he went out for his birthday.
Oh man,
that's where the
killing prostitutes,
dead prostitutes have to go. So that's a little bit more expensive.
On staff grave diggers for you.
They're pricey.
Do you have to tip a grave digger?
No.
Well, I mean, it's all paid for by the state, but I assume you still have to give a little tip. Thanks for digging the grave.
Why?
I don't know.
You just, on one side, you'd like to get it to where everything is just roped in.
I would, but
and then on
I
the
live
other
in today's
side,
society.
You just can't get out of your mind where you still want to tip everyone. You think that everyone needs a tip.
I feel
you got to stop thinking
that way. In today's society that it's expected of us. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for you to go to the funeral. All right, you're there. There's you're there. You lower it. You lower the casket down on the ground, and the person riding the forklift hands you a little pad and says, I just want to ask you a question. A little survey. How satisfied were you with the burial of your loved one today? Can I get a 30% tip? 40% tip? I mean,
40%. 40% of what? Your $16,000 funeral bill? What's a good funeral run these days?
I don't know. Depends on what kind of funeral we're talking about.
A nice one. Like, what
does nice mean? I see some of these funerals in the South where they got like doves and chariots and.
Oh man,
yeah,
doves and chariots. We're talking about like a Bezos funeral.
Yeah, but it's people that don't have Bezos money. They just spend a lot of money on the funeral. A lot of people think funerals are a big deal. I don't.
I understand.
Throw me right in the fireplace.
I'm giving you a nice funeral.
No, I don't want it.
I'm giving it to you anyway.
It's on the record. It is against my wishes. I don't want it. I want to be thrown in a fire.
I'll throw you in a fire, all right.
When I'm dead. You do it when I'm alive. Wait until I'm dead. My God. What did I tease something?
Mike, will you come out back here with me?
Well,
just
congratulations.
Real quick.
If you're a trucker, we're going to have a lot more places for you to get a yogi and a prostitute.
Well, we need them to be rested. All honesty, we need some good parking spots for them.
That's fine. I just don't know why it costs $5 million per truck stop.
What did we say? Lights and restrooms?
Lights and restrooms.
Lights and restrooms. Do you think we'll have a couple vending machines there too? Can we spring for that?
I don't know.
A water fountain? A bubbler?
Coke freestyle machine?
Yeah.
That's $4 million right there.
God. Oh, man. And you have some idiot there that's standing there for 6 minutes that has to test all. Ooh, what would be this flavor? Ooh, what about the orange? What about the lime? What about the cherry?
Let's talk about Skittles. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Still got that accident on westbound US 33 between the West Outer Belt and Avery Muirfield Drive. Right now, a minute or two worth of delays. Eastbound North Outer Belt disabled vehicle on the left berm after 71. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
And we're back talking all things connectivity with Spectrum customers Kev and Melissa. So tell us, how long have you been with Spectrum and how important is a reliable internet connection?
We've been Spectrum customers since we moved 12 years ago. The first thing we did is sign up for Spectrum Internet.
You get a lease, you get it Wi-Fi.
Yes,
immediately.
We need that. We had Spectrum Wi-Fi before our couch got here.
That's true. That's a true story.
I'll sleep on the floor, but I won't go to bed with no internet.
You heard it here. Switch to Spectrum now.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Hi, I'm in a whirlwind of college prep. Gotcha. We've got affordable solutions to create the perfect college living space. Great. And visit our website to see how verified college students with an IKEA family account can receive a one-time use 15% off coupon. Nice. You guys think of everything. Pretty much. Offer ends 9/30/25. Valid ID required. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for complete terms.
Road trip! This summer at Tire Discounters, your tires are your passport to savings, because you're driving to Paris.
Texas!
Then it's off to Rome.
Georgia!
And you'll be kissing the Blarney Stone in Dublin.
Ohio!
Right now, save up to $434 when you buy 4 tires, and that includes a free alignment and oil change. Stop at Tire Discounters before you see the world.
Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank with 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks. And refresh the vibe for any drive. Refresh at Speedway with 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks with Speedy Rewards and try exclusive Mountain Dew Infinite Swirl flavor for a limited time only. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
It's hot out. Stay in the house and cool yourself with the sweet sounds of The Fan. You can watch on YouTube or tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan. It's the equivalent of putting ice cubes down your pants. All right! The Fan.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Summer is in full swing. If you think you're hot, well, so are your trees. You can help your trees by watering them, especially if they're newly planted. During the hot, dry summer months, your trees could use a water boost. Watering new trees a few times a week will help them survive while they're developing their root system, so don't forget about them. To find out more about watering trees or to find a certified arborist near you, go to treesforohio.org. That's trees, the number 4, ohio.org.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and progressive.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of sunshine, but a bit breezy on this Friday, but at least we're dry. Temperatures in the upper 70s, down to the mid to upper 50s, and after a cool start on your Saturday morning, a perfect finish. Back around 80 degrees with plenty of sunshine Saturday afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No, that is a bad place to touch. No.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Summer is about feeling your best.
Oh, yeah.
More energy, more time outdoors, more time with the one you love.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm reading this off of a little script.
Yeah.
The next line is, but erectile dysfunction. My thought was, how do you get erectile dysfunction in the butt? No, it's... But erectile dysfunction can quietly steal that confidence and connection unless you do something about it. You don't want to get it in the butt. It's bad.
No.
Mess you up.
Very bad.
So go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can even have you last an hour or more. They have 6 locations, Cincinnati, Dayton, and 2 locations here in Columbus. Quick off 270 in Hilliard. That's where Fishy lives. You can see him right from the waiting room and near the Medical Mile in Westerville. They also have locations in Louisville and North Kentucky.
Can you imagine getting your ED treated and then having a nice sandwich with Fishy?
Oh, he'll make you a sandwich, too.
You just go over to his place.
I actually gave him a bunch of herbs from my garden. He said he made a nice basil pesto.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yes, that. Basil pesto is delicious.
Call him today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Promo code BUTT.
Couple jailbirds?
B-U-T-T.
B-U-T-T.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's go with one from the burner phone here. It says, my Ohio State guys.
Jack and Dick.
The name is Chet. This is I know that. Your entry
Chet?
for Go to Jail. What's up, man? Says, I went to the drive-through pickup line at Domino's. Okay, some pizza pickup windows have become a thing. I like that they are available now. Says, I waited for the car at the window for a couple of minutes. And I waited for a couple of more minutes and a couple more. No commotion at all. It appeared that they were just waiting on their pizza at the pickup window. So eventually I just backed up, parked, went inside, got my stuff. Then I made a comment. This guy sounds like me, like a passive comment. Sure would have been nice to have gotten my stuff at the drive-through window.
Man, this is your twin right
like
there,
me.
Timmy.
Hey,
Find this guy.
Sure would be nice to just have, some kind of way to know if my pizza's ready and if the person in front of me is going to have their pizza ready. The clerk said, yeah, he's waiting on his pizza. That's all he got. He says, you don't wait for your food at the pickup window at Domino's. If your food isn't ready, you move and come back when they tell you how many minutes until your food is ready. So the cars behind you can pick up their food that's ready to be picked up. Go to jail.
Now,
and he said it's twofold. It's part the car and part the people working in the restaurant.
I was going to say, we're not going to absolve them of anything.
Sure.
All right, clearly,
sure.
the driver is stupid and needs to go to jail. That is a 6-month jail sentence right there. However, the people working the window should also say, hey, move to spot number 1 or whatever the hell they have in the lot there, and we'll bring it out to you when your food's ready. The fact that they let him sit at the window, that's another 6 months in jail for them.
I agree with everything. I can't get over. He sent a rather long text, but I'm enjoying reading it because I feel like this guy is me. He said, I would have loved to have said something to the idiot waiting in the drive-through line, but I was in a company car and thought better of it. That's a good call. I did give him the stink eye as I drove past him heading home, thinking Common Man and Timmy would be yelling at you, go to jail.
Speaking of this week in drive-through history, I was at the McDonald's this week. The particular McDonald's has 2 speakers, okay? Not 2 lanes, but 2 speakers in 1 lane, all right?
Why?
Well, because they can get 2 orders at one time, then if they have 2 people working the speaker. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
So the person in front of you gets to order, and then the person behind you also gets to order because they have their own speaker.
Yeah, but
sometimes orders get mixed up with that because you don't know.
I still think that's kind of dumb. Like, you need to have 2 lanes because sometimes it drives me nuts when an idiot hasn't ever been to a McDonald's before. Not only have they not ordered on the app, they take 5 minutes trying to order a couple of burgers and a couple fries.
This is the perfect system, but this is the way it is. And so it was 11 o'clock because I eat early. Car in front of me stops at the first speaker. There's no one ahead of this other car.
Yeah.
Stops the first speaker. Taking a long time. I roll down my window just so I can hear what this person is saying. Right? Asking questions, doing this, ordering this. They finally finish up with this order, and I'm able to pull up. But not quite far enough to get to the second speaker. Because this person then stops at the next speaker, even though they just ordered their food.
They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Because they forgot and wanted to put some more things on the order, which they could not do. You had to have a whole new order.
God.
So we're stopping at multiple speakers. Go inside.
What are we doing?
Report to jail.
You don't know what you're doing. I actually say jail for the McDonald's because that is a stupid idea. It's not like it's 2 windows, which even the 2 windows now are becoming more a thing of the past because so many people, you're trying to push the ordering on the app so it's speedier. You're getting more deals. Newsflash, if you use that app, you can knock at least $2, $3, sometimes $4 off of that order and feel some of those prices from 10 or 15 years ago. That's really the only way. I actually did a McDonald's today for lunch. I went all chicken today.
All chicken?
I went with the McValue play. So they got a number of the items in the McValue where you buy one item and then you get the second for $1.
Right.
So that's a good discount. Some of these items now are like between $3.50 and $4.
Well,
so
the fact
$3
that you have
off one of them.
Something that's $3.75 on a value menu is ridiculous.
That's where we are.
I understand.
That's why you got to do it. Those are Dem's the rules. I'm just playing by them.
$1 or $2.
So I was able to get myself a 12-piece McNugget because I got the 6-piece and then another 6-piece. So
What'd that run you?
Had the barbecue sauce with that. I think the 6-piece nugget is like in that $2.79 range, $2.99 range. And then the snack wrap is $2.99 for a singular one.
Spicy or ranch?
I wanted a spicy one. And I actually customized it. And you can actually tell them if you want light, regular, or heavy sauce. Almost like some pizza places do now, where you can ultra customize the build your own pie.
What did you
with
do?
Light sauce, medium sauce, heavy. I went light sauce.
Of course you did.
And I found that to be
have an aversion to mayonnaise.
I had that. I found that to be a good amount of sauce. I got the flavor. I got the spice. I'm surprised that they didn't. I would think whenever someone goes with a certain type of sauce, especially if they pick light, that you just go ultra heavy just because. Just to be a jerk.
Or they just do nothing.
Because what are you going to do
it's
about
like,
it?
yeah, it's light sauce.
Yeah.
Did you?
Right.
Did you? Yeah, it's light. Trust me. Just like when you ask for the extra crispy fries at Cane's. Oh, yeah, they're crispy.
It has to be something that when you're so busy, when you're in the heat of it, you don't do those things.
Anthony Richardson is the quarterback for the Colts. He is battling with Daniel Jones for the starting job, and then Colts fans will drink bleach. Doesn't matter who wins that job. Anthony Richardson was asked about his off-season habits and how he became more in shape this offseason. He said, I had to cut the sweets out, man. It's the candy. I used to be big on Skittles and all that stuff, just eating candy all the time.
Well, he said I got to cut out the Skittles.
So I've just been trying to cut out the sugary stuff.
Kramer.
And hydrate more. I need to be more of a pro when it comes to my eating. All right. He's lost 10 pounds down to 240. He says that he's slimmer, trimmer, still can't pass, but he's ready to go.
Slimmer and trimmer, ready to
No more Skittles.
Ready to play an entire football game and not need a rest. I need a little break time.
I don't know about that.
Well, he said I got to cut out the Skittles.
Was that from the Jimmy? That old episode?
Yes.
It is, right? Jimmy sells athletic trainers.
Kramer is shot up with Novocaine.
He's shot up with Novocaine.
And
He's spilling water everywhere, and then Jimmy slips on the water.
Yeah.
They do. They think that Kramer is special, but he's been shot up with Novocaine, and he's drooling his water all over the locker room floor, and Jimmy kills himself.
It's a good, realistic situation.
Absolutely.
I think so, at least.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
I have one that I got to throw by you from yesterday when I was getting my pizza. I was just telling you about how pizza places have those options when you customize to go light, medium, heavy on the sauces.
Yeah.
I did not realize how many sauce bases that Flyers had as options. So, I mean, I knew that when I get I think their Hawaiian pizza is very good. So if no one's ever had that, and if you enjoy that type of thing for a change-up, not Dom Taberry. I know he doesn't like it.
What are you doing? You'll cook an Easter dinner on top of that pizza. I got to hurry up and go 5 miles an hour on the entry ramp to the expressway.
Yeah, move it along, Dom. Move it along, Betty. So they have a little bit of cinnamon that they kind of hint on that, but the base is like their barbecue pizza sauce, and which I find to be quite tasty. What I didn't realize is they have a mayo sauce that you can choose. And I think that anyone that has ever done that in the history of the world should go to jail. And Flyers, I'm ashamed that you have that as an option. A mayonnaise base?
They have it in the building. If Beanie Wells comes in, they have to be prepared.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about it. It shouldn't be in a pizza place.
So what are you going to do to Flyers? You love them. You going to put them in jail? You love them.
I think I got to throw him in jail. Mayo on a pizza as the base sauce, nonetheless?
Now,
That's disgusting.
I've had mayonnaise on a pizza before.
In what capacity?
It was a BLT pizza.
There you go.
And it was after the bake.
A drizzle.
It was a drizzle on top after the bake.
We're not talking about a drizzle here, are we? Now, maybe no one has ever selected that. Maybe if I were to talk to the manager there and they say, yeah, no one's ever
Maybe
gotten
there's a
that.
siren that rings if someone orders
Yes. There should be.
And they send that person to jail. Maybe it's a trick. Maybe it's a trick to send Beanie Wells to jail.
It could be to find
I'm in agreement with you.
to find the one sick bastard in this city that's going to get a mayo pizza.
Buckeyes continued fall camp today. You will hear from A.D. Ross Bjork. We like to call him Bjorky. Coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
2 lanes are blocked off from an accident on westbound 670 at Leonard Avenue. Traffic backed up from International Gateway. A 15-minute delay right now. Emergency crews there on scene as well. And on westbound US 33, an accident between the West Outer Belt and Avery Muirfield Drive. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscriptions ever. A great alternate to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com.
At United Dairy Farmers, peach is our most popular ice cream. Although it's only here for a short time, we sell more of it than any other flavor. And once you taste it, you'll know why it wins the popularity contest. We make it from scratch by mixing in the juice from our hand-selected peaches and big chunks of fruit. That's what gives it that unique peachier flavor. And that might also explain why peach season at UDF doesn't last long. UDF Peach Ice Cream, made for you.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
I need a small order of sheet metal to repair something in the shop. It's not much, but can you help me out?
At Metal Supermarkets, no order is too small.
Wait, really?
Yep.
What about small home projects?
Yep.
For a car I'm working on?
Yep.
Any kind of metal?
Yep.
Cut to size?
Yep.
With no minimum order?
Yep.
How about 1,000 cut pieces of aluminum flat bar?
Yep. Choose from over 8,000 types, shapes, and grades of metal in any quantity you need. And yes, we're serious. Any metal, any size, ready fast. Locally owned on Wilson Road.
Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Teddy's off today because it's his birthday, but he will go back and listen to the show on podcast, and you can do that too. Go to wherever you get your podcast. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling. Don't forget, Pick Your Parlay is coming up at 5 o'clock, and it's Go to Jail Friday. Tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. The people in the chat say you always neglect X. You always neglect the tweeters.
Wait a minute. I think I started off with at
Tweeter and the Monkey Man.
I started off with a couple of them already. And there was another one. It's funny because the story that you told that was real, we talked about a motorist that stopped in the middle of the interstate.
Got a $50 fine.
Got a $50 fine, caused a wreck. Matt on Twitter and X hit me up and said, driving into work today, had somebody in front of me miss their exit and literally stop in the left lane on 315. 315, depending on what part of it. If you're by Ohio State,
there's hardly any shoulder there whatsoever.
It's such a dangerous road. I don't know why. We live on a flat pancake spot of land here in central Ohio, and we made 315 the windiest, most ridiculous type of highway that we've ever seen. Said that they put their blinker on to try to get over from the far left lane. All caps, death penalty, then jail for their bloodline. Yeah, I say that's 5 years in jail.
You talked about this with, the gambling violators. If Emmanuel Classe is found to be guilty of cashing in on prop bets, he should get a sentence so harsh that no one else is willing to risk it, right? You should be kicked out of baseball automatically.
Yeah.
There's no 1 year suspension. You're done. Your career is over. Go play in the Dominican League. That's the only way you're going to play professional baseball. I contend that instead of giving these idiots $50 fines for being menaces on the roadway and really putting other people's lives in danger for their own I don't know, satisfaction or because their time is more important than to go one exit down and turn around and come back if you miss the exit? We need to start with some real punishments for these people. Not a $50 fine and you get your driver's license taken away for 6 months. It's not good enough.
I want to hit another jailbird right here because I agree with everything that you said on those guys. Ban them for life. Get serious about it. I'm going to actually defend our pal Tito because I'm feeling in a good mood here today. I want to defend Tito here because Jeff,
I gave him a life sentence years ago.
Oh, I'm sure he's been jailed. I'm actually surprised that we haven't jailed Tito more.
He's actually been jailed. In real life. He's
jail.
An ex-con.
He's an ex-con. He's out. Oh, he's out.
He's a peeping Tom.
He's doing morning juice with Bobby, 6 to 8. But Brewing Company tweeted into the show and said, and this is why I had to defend Tito and fact check this. He said Tito's walking around Buckeye practice with a football like a child waiting for autographs, straight to jail. Now, we can discuss older men that do get autos, but I wanted to ask Jeff about that. He said, no, that's not true. My kids were up there, which is totally fine. Autographs are great for the children to go up there.
For the children.
And this is cool. He said his son got autographs from JJ, Sonny, and Caleb. That's pretty big. You got Jeremiah Smith, Caleb Downs, two of the best players in college football, and then Sonny Styles. So I don't know, Brew, we might have to jail you if that's wrong. But what's your take on how you do that? Because clearly sports memorabilia is a huge thing now. I'm about to go to the National Card Show this weekend.
Can I tell you something, buddy? Well, that's a different thing. You're going to a separate venue and you're going as just a fan.
Yeah.
Just as a consumer.
I'm not going to go and ask athletes, though, for their autograph.
When you're in our business and you're there in an official capacity, you don't.
Oh, absolutely not.
So if Tito was there asking for autographs and he's a member of the media doing his show from out there, that's 20 years in jail.
No, and he wasn't doing that.
Well, how do we know that? That's what Tito said. He's a known liar.
Do you think Tito would
He's a known liar.
Do you think there's things that Tito would do? I mean, yes, he would create made-up golf tournaments and call them the major championships and play them out around random courses in Central Ohio. Yes, he would somehow build his brand up to where he's hosting shows with us on a daily capacity. Yes, he could do all those things. But would he actually go out there after doing a show and try to get autographs from Buckeye players?
Here's what I do know.
No, he can't be doing that.
If you happen to have a Heather in your life, you keep that Heather away from Tito because he's had 2 wives and both their names are Heather. So eventually she's going to get tired of him, divorce him. He's going to be on to Heather number 3. Don't let that be a Heather that you know. That's punishment that she doesn't need.
I'm surprised that I even forgot about this one because we're both golfed up today. He did steal my putter, and his reason for it was, I thought it was mine.
Mm-hmm. Looks nothing like yours.
And the one that he actually was looking for was a junior girl's putter.
Well,
that was about 20 inches long or something.
We had our morning shows out at Buckeye Fall Camp today. We had Bishop and Friends out there today. Ross Bjork stopped by T-Bone and Tyvis, and he was talking about selling tickets to training camp. Would you like to hear Bjork?
I'd love to hear
All right.
Everything is sort of on the table, right? From how do you generate revenue? How do you we talk about commercial activity, but also do it the right way, right? Where this is still college athletics, but there's a new embracing of, hey, we got to be creative. Yeah. We got to put everything on the table. So this idea started before I got here. I walked into this concept of, hey, we're going to sell tickets to training camp. And look, if any team operates with a brand power of an NFL team, and I think our brand is more powerful than some NFL teams even, it's Ohio State. So how do we capitalize on that? How do we get more people involved? Ticket sales last year were about 1,400. For all 3 days. This year we're up over 2,000 and we only have 3 days. So again, more people I think are buying into this.
Yes, you're going to continue to see this. The good news for you, if you're a fan that wants to partake in this stuff, is that you'll get access you normally wouldn't have. And that's because they want to generate as much revenue as humanly possible because they have to funnel that back to the student athletes. That's why it makes absolutely no sense to me when I read a story like I did this week that Florida State is completely shutting down their entire fall camp to the media and fans. No availability.
It doesn't make any sense. It's North Korea football right there. What are you doing? You want to be open. You want to be inclusive. You want to do things for your fans. And like we were just talking about there, the other part of this from getting to watch a little bit of your favorite players practice and get ready for the season is a chance to maybe mingle with them, get a high five, get an autograph on your football or football helmet or whatever.
I'm sorry, I just saw this. I'm in our audio system, and right underneath the soundbite that I was just playing, it says, could Tyvus tackle Derrick Henry right now? I have not heard this. I don't know what it is. Was that from today? I have no idea. But unless
I don't think it is
a 1-second clip where he says, no, then I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
I tuned in. I missed him this morning, but yesterday... I mean, I did a lot of shows.
This is from yesterday?
No, I'm just saying, I'm warning you because I heard some of him yesterday. I did a lot of shows with him. He's delusional. Like it's bad.
No.
It's bad.
Even he's not this delusional.
He thinks.
He was saying yesterday he could guard Jeremiah Smith.
He said he could lock up Jeremiah Smith. I mean, you talk about jail. Can you hit the gavel right there? Our own pal, Tyvus Powell.
I gotta listen to this.
15 years in jail.
I gotta hear what he said. The subject line just says, could Tyvus tackle Derrick Henry right now? It is a hard no. 1-second cut, and then we go away. Instead, it's 49 seconds. What the hell did he say?
I was texting Tyvus Powell. I said, could you tackle Derrick Henry in a one-on-one right here, right now? He sent a 2-word response. What do you think those 2 words were? Hell no. You got one of them right.
Hell yeah was the answer. No, see, Tyvus, as we know, he doesn't lack confidence at all. So he was never going to admit defeat. No.
What am I listening to?
That's Rothman and Ice, and that's the loose cannon, Cole.
I think that's Tell the Truth.
Was that recorded in Iran? Why is that audio sound like
deeper?
Crap?
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize it.
Something is super digitized with that audio.
Don't look at me.
No, I'm looking at you.
It wasn't me.
Whoever cut that audio, go to jail.
Don't blame me, man.
I didn't do nothing. What do you want to do next? More go to jail?
Yeah. I want to do more.
We can talk about how a bunch of NFL players are going to drown. We can talk about that. That sound like fun? Oh, you know what we'll talk about? How Timmy, very sad today. Sad Timmy.
Mad.
Sad, mad.
Sad and mad.
All the ad words.
I am.
That's coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
On westbound 670 at Leonard, the accident now on the right berm. All lanes have been reopened. Police still on scene, though, and still got about a 3-minute delay back from International Gateway. Eastbound I-70, it's a disabled vehicle on the right berm before US 33. This report is sponsored by RRFoundationSpecialist.com. Trust R&R Foundation Specialist for expert waterproofing and Foundation Solutions, family-owned, honest, and thorough. No hidden fees, just proven results. Stop leaks and moisture before they spread. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com to schedule your free assessment today. I'm Eddie Zelnick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Waddle, hop, or gallop your way to adventure. The Columbus Zoo invites you to follow the footsteps and the tails of animals from around the world. Explore 8 wild regions, including our newest North America trek. So what are you waiting for? Get your tail to our trails, only at your Columbus Zoo. Get more information and tickets at columbuszoo.org.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall for Central Ohio's most trusted and experienced group of orthopedic experts, Orthopedic One. They helped me with my hip pain, and I trust they can help you as well, because Orthopedic One is where you go to get better. So find a physician or location at orthopedic1.com.
Aaron, I'm freaking out a little that you're giving away $500 in free repairs whenever someone buys a new water heater.
When people are faced with an unexpected expense, an unexpected gift helps restore balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO. How many things can our plumbers do for $500 or less?
Tons of things.
Like what?
We can repair a toilet that's not working. We can replace a hose bib, install a utility sink or a vanity, run a water line to an appliance, replace a garbage disposal.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Replace a shutoff valve, fix an exposed water leak.
What's an exposed water leak?
It's one you can see. It's not inside a wall and it's not underground.
And we're going to do these sorts of things for free just because a person buys a water heater?
Yeah, for free.
Because we're restoring balance to the universe?
Balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Give it away plumbers, genius electricians, and gonna make you cool again HVAC technicians.
Whoo, go to geteco.com.
Got a less than stellar auto loan? It's time to switch and save with CME. CME wants to beat your current rate by 1.5% APR. Plus, you won't make a single payment for 90 days. That's 3 whole months with no car payment and a better rate for the long haul. It's fast, easy, and smart. Refinance with CME today. Terms and conditions apply. Minimum floor rate of 4.99% APR. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org for additional details.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with the new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Win big at Eldorado Scioto Downs, your Caesars Rewards hotspot. Play over 1,700 hot games. Sip craft brews at Brew Brothers. And dine at Guy Fieri's Trattoria with its famous 68-layer lasagna. Enjoy live music at Vail Bar and harness racing now through September. Experience nonstop thrills where rewards never stop. Must be 21 plus to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Other stations have crappy ratings and they wonder why no one listens. So instead of investing money in local talent, they fire people and plug in AI voices. Gee, real entertainment. Well, all of our dummies are real, damn it. The Fan, Ohio's real human destination.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better, you've earned it.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
So I'm walking around the house last night, and you know how you get the headlines, they pop up on your phone, you get the little tag, and you might not see the rest of the headline, but you get a little bit excited about what the first few words are. Like if you're a Bengals fan and you signed up for those ESPN alerts and it says Trey Hendrickson, ... And you're like, oh boy, has signed a long-term deal with the Bengals. You get excited, things like that. I saw one last night, and it was about Terry McLaurin, one of my favorite players in the National Football League, for my favorite team. And it just starts off like that. Washington Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin, and then it cuts off there. So I got to open up the phone.
And you thought it was going to be something positive.
I
Agrees
did.
to a new long-term deal, and they're all hugging each other.
Yeah, but not only was it not that, as all of you have, I'm sure, heard by now, Terry McLaurin, I think this is still just a ploy. It's not even a ploy. It's a tactic. He's trying to get what he feels he's worth at this point because that's how the game is played, the business side of it. He is requesting a trade from the Washington Commanders. Now, I am mad, I am sad, a little bit angry because this is a player I don't think that they should be messing around with. I don't think that it should have gotten to this point. I'm actually surprised at myself that I'm not ready to break the glass and sound the alarm just yet. Because I think this is what you do. Did Trey Hendrickson not request a trade from the Bengals? I know we still don't have a deal done there, but when
Micah Parsons
did today.
Requested a trade today from the Cowboys, which I'm sure come Monday morning will be all over First Take.
You think?
That'll be the only thing they talk about.
And maybe they should just make that deal. Washington gets better on defense. Dallas doesn't
want him to make that deal.
No, I don't want him to make that deal. It's a joke. I don't want him to make that deal.
Hoodwinked by your team so many different times. All right, you finally have a young quarterback. Jaden Daniels is there. You go to the NFC Championship game. You hopefully have this new stadium on the horizon, and this is what happens to you in the offseason.
Now we're doing this? Why?
Sign him.
I don't understand this.
He's been great, and he's been great with bums throwing to him before Jaden Daniels.
Let's think about this. Let's think about their quarterbacks. Logan Thomas. I think he was a tight end from Virginia Tech. I think he threw a pass. Garrett Gilbert. Colt McCoy,
Godfrey,
Jacoby Brissett, Kyle Allen, who just played last night.
Yuck.
Carson Wentz, Alex Smith, Case Keenum, our guy Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, Sam Howell, Taylor Heineke. My God.
What is that dating back to?
That's his entire career.
No, that's Terry. Not Haskins.
Terry McLaurin's entire career. I don't have when he started. I'm not looking at Terry. I'm just looking at Washington quarterbacks for him. But here was the thing. You had so much stink on that franchise. And sure, a lot of it was from just losing football games and not making postseason appearances year after year after year after year. But the worst part about it wasn't even the name change and all the negative attention on that. It was Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
It was Dan Snyder and him being one of the worst owners in sports history. He took a proud franchise, a 3-time Super Bowl winner. And not only did he not win any more Super Bowls or add on to that list, they couldn't have gone further away from doing that. And you were actually in the NFC Championship in year 1 or year 2 of ownership for Josh Harris? You seem to have ownership, general manager in place, quarterback now, a lot of good players. I think I like what they've done with their roster, picking and choosing some veterans like a Zach Ertz, like a Bobby Wagner, guys that can kind of show the younger players what it means, what it's like to be a professional. And Terry McLaurin is a pillar of the franchise. I mean, it's not only covering him at Ohio State, so you know a little bit more what he's about. He's one of the 10 best receivers in the league. You got to pay the guy.
I want to do some more AI voices.
Yeah, we did some AI chatting before the show, so I'm curious to see what you and I had to say.
What was the number range?
Type up 416. 416. 416. They're right there. AI Nicole is right there. And then there's AI Common Man. I think we have you talking a little bit about the lovely weather that we had.
Yes, here you go. Here's AI
What'd
Common
you say?
Man. Well, this is what AI said. I didn't say anything. Did you guys feel that breeze last night and this morning? Rock hard, baby. I was frolicking around the neighborhood like a Swedish boy. I sat out there on my patio for 2 hours, and I even started to get cold. Mikey was so happy. My frosty Coors Light was so delicious. Oh, very delicious indeed. Machu Picchu. We got to work on the cadence of this stuff.
What the hell?
We got to work on the cadence. What's Timmy go to jail? What's that one? Is that another one?
AI Mikey wants to send me to jail?
All right. Oh, Mikey. Very sad. In fact, I think I need to put someone in jail. Timmy didn't have any time for ping pong today, but I seen him recording something with Big Daddy Paul Keels. He sure as hell had time for that. That big, giant, stupid dork. Complete and total garbage. If you want to know someone who is not only stupid, but also a big, giant nerd, then let me show you my friend Timmy. Me no likey. Did you have me calling Paul Keels a big, stupid jerk?
It sounded like AI Common Man was calling Keels a
I
big,
would never
giant,
do
stupid
such a thing. I would call you a big, stupid jerk.
I think that's what AI Common Man was referring to, was me. But it sounded like it might have been the other thing.
He's going to be waiting for me after the show. What did you say?
Oh, hi. I'm just sitting here fingering some dry snacks that I picked up at Sam's. Speaking of Sam's, what's the deal with the dopes in the parking lot? They're always bothering me. Stop trying to engage me in friendly conversation. I gotta get home. I got rot. See.
All right, that was supposed to be shit. The computer could not handle it.
I got rocked.
Can I tell you something? If I put an exclamation point in it, that does nothing. Like, I had 3 exclamation points behind, I got rot.
Right.
And it just, I got rot. What do I have to do?
I want you to yell it. Put some emphasis on this. And when we gave it the audio, you know, we're doing a whole lot of jazz when we're uploading that sample clip.
Yeah, we gave them a lot of good samples.
So the robots can, we switched the samples.
One more from you.
Looky here. I just spent my entire evening on the gram sending Common Man pictures of heaving breasts and asses. Also, my wife says I look like a lesbian.
Shit. Pick your parlay. You want some money? We're going to win you some money. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Police are responding to an accident on Sawmill over at Hard Road, and on State Route 317, it's an accident at Groveport. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Business owners can keep in touch with up to 200 staff members at one time. Go to rapidradios.com now for up to 60% off and free shipping. I'm Eddie Zelnick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Is your money doing everything it can for you? Like automatically pushing more of your money to savings every day?
I don't think so.
Then switch to Huntington Bank. And let's get more from money. Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. When was the last time you hopped out of bed without that knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning step by step? Hey, that was me. And I had to deal with that for all the years of playing football. But I went and saw my friends over at QC Kinetics, and it disappeared. I didn't have to tough it out anymore. Call over QC Kinetics with Dr. Wolkoff and get your free consultation. It's regenerative medicine, folks. There are thousands of patients who will tell you that they wish they would have done it sooner, just like I did. I'm glad I did, and my experience was tremendous. You go in, you have a consult, they lay out the plan, they talk about it. It's no pills, it's no scalpels. It's just your own body's biologics treating you and helping heal you. So find out if you're a good candidate. Go to qckinetics.com/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. They have offices all around Central Ohio, so be sure to go and check them out.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
It's been a great run. Care Heating and Cooling has achieved goals I could only imagine 30 years ago. But now it's time for the next generation to take over. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, I remember you saying that a family business should reflect family values, that a customer deserves to be treated with kindness and compassion.
And those values will never change. The reputation you built for being fair and honest is our greatest asset.
In fact, in 2024, Care was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and named the Lennox Partner of the Year.
You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind. It's an honor to continue serving Central Ohio as a locally owned, family-run business.
So, whether you need a tune-up, repair, or just honest advice, Care is here for you.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
You know, it's not the shoes. It's what you can put in them that makes all the difference. Hey, it's Anthony. I've been a customer at the Good Feet store for a while now, and I'm all about my personally fit arch supports. They support my feet better than all the insoles I've jammed into my shoes over the years. And my Good Feet arch supports help me in a ton of ways, from overall support and balance to stabilizing my heels, and the fact they distribute my body weight, especially when I'm golfing. I literally have spring in my step now. Check them out for yourself. The free fitting is designed to help them understand you, your pain, and your discomfort. It's simple. Just stop by the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway or Stringtown Road in Grove City. You don't need an appointment, but you can certainly schedule one very easily online. Get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. For more than 30 years, they've taken great pleasure in helping thousands discover the comfort they've been dreaming of, just like me. Get professionally fitted at goodfeet.com.
The roof of your home protects what matters most in your life. Your family, your memories, your peace of mind. So when it comes time to replace the roof over your head, you need a name you can trust. Newman Roofing. Don't just take our word for it. Here's our friend Cindy on why she chose Newman Roofing over all the rest.
We had interviewed and talked with several other roofing companies around the city. The salesperson that came to speak with us was extremely knowledgeable, answered questions, took his time with us. We were happy to make Newman our choice.
And you'll have peace of mind knowing that on the day of the installation, we'll give you and your home the respect it deserves.
The guys arrived right on time. The crew leader came and talked with us, let us know what they were going to be doing. He was here all day with the crew. That itself was very impressive.
If you're thinking about your roofing or siding, give Newman Roofing a call today.
We were very happy with our experience, and we would highly recommend Newman to anybody we talk to.
Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
1-800-GOT-JUNK does two things differently.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
So the donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
Your neighbors are happy, and the planet is healthy.
What's number two?
We have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
And that's good for your neighbors and for the planet.
And for you, because we can come the day you call us.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels, matinee baseball at Great American Ballpark. Cincinnati Reds bounce back with a 3-2 win over the Atlanta Braves today. Will Benson with a 2-run homer. Both those teams will move to the Bristol Motor Speedway to play before more than 80,000 tomorrow night. Cleveland Guardians begin the series at home tonight with the Minnesota Twins. Guardians with a 2-game winning streak going. Baseball officials confirming that Wrigley Field in Chicago will play host to the 2027 All-Star Game. Columbus Clippers continue their series in Jacksonville tonight. Football, Dallas Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons has asked the team to trade him. He's been in difficult talks with the Cowboys about trying to get an extension of his contract. Cleveland Browns quarterback Kenny Pickett returned to practice but was held out of drills today. He was out with a hamstring injury. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Don't put off losing weight this summer. Reach your goal during the easiest season for weight loss. Awaken 180, the official weight loss program of summer. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Pick your parlay coming up in mere moments. You know what tomorrow is, Timmy?
I do, and I don't know what your deal is because
Tomorrow,
it's National
Ice Cream Sandwich Day. And you have a nice, because we're about to do Pick Your Parlay, and I have a certain pizzazz that I utilize with that segment.
Oh, I got pizzazz too, man.
I don't want to have the dirty ice cream fingers.
This is how many bites do you think a good sandwich like this is?
Well, you're a big biter.
They're the Giant Eagle brand too.
You take big bites. I'm going to say that's 4 for you. You know what's good?
I got to tell you,
Reimer, I know you're new to the radio business. You know what's great for the radio? Just eating in silence.
Right into the microphone.
Like you never do that.
No, not right now.
You never do that. We're also a visual medium now too, so people understand that. And hey, we're putting a bug in your ear.
Hey,
go!
Hey, nice ice cream sandwich.
It's a delicious snack. Go out there, get yourself an ice cream sandwich. When we did our frozen treat rankings, I think, Ron, time you were in on that show.
I was, yes.
And you like dreamsicles too, don't you?
Yeah, they're not bad.
Who do you think hates dreamsicles in this trio here?
I don't hate dreamsicles. I think it's ridiculous to put them on a top 5 list.
You hate them.
He was getting mad at me.
You hate them.
Don't you talk bad about dreamsicles.
Why was I getting mad at you?
No, Timmy was getting mad at me because I wouldn't eat the dreamsicle. I wouldn't bite into it.
Are you just licking it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hurt my teeth because of how cold it is.
I think you got to bite. I think that's a bar. You got to bite it. You don't suck on it.
Dane and I were both saying that's like nails on a chalkboard. Biting into something very cold and hard.
I'm biting this, right? The ice cream sandwich. I'm eating it.
You've got a
What am I going to lick on it?
cookie on the outside. Don't lick the sides of that sandwich ever again. Stop it right now.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Well, I'm going to go first since you're eating. Since
always
we're
go first.
dressed like golf idiots today, I'm going to kick things off with the Wyndham Championship, or at least that's what I thought I was going to do. Then I looked at the field and passed out, so I will pass.
Because it's so good.
No. Here's what I know. I better get some prop bets in now before DeWine takes them away. Guardians hosting the Twins tonight. Lots of speculation about Stephen Kwan getting moved yesterday, but he go nowhere. I think he plays tonight loosey-goosey, like a weight's been lifted off his shoulders, and I think he goes for 2 or more hits tonight. On ESPN Bet, you're getting plus 225 odds on that, and you know what? I'm feeling it. So I think he steals a base too. Plus 600 on that bad boy. Big matchup tonight in the WNBA. Second in the East, Atlanta hosts second in the West, Phoenix. Phoenix is the road favorite, 4.5-point favorites. The Dream, Atlanta Dream, just lost another tough home game to Golden State this week. They're not losing to 2 Western Conference butthole teams 2 games in a row.
2 BHs?
That's not going to happen. And Timmy, I heard a rumor, Bananarama, where was the green dildaroonie thrown on the court this week? Where?
It's gone?
Atlanta.
Oh,
Atlanta.
Oh, where it was. Yeah.
Word is that the Dream players have taken ownership of said dildaroonie.
Oh, like a trophy.
And have erected, pun intended, a Joe Boo type of shrine to it in the locker room. They're making sacrificial offerings to the dildo. So don't just take Atlanta to cover the 4.5. Take them to win. Finally, tonight, 8:30. All eyes are going to be on Winnipeg as the Blue Bombers take on the Argos from Toronto. These 2 teams just played each other last week in Toronto. But now the scene shifts to Jeff Rimmer's favorite place to pick up hookers, Winnipeg. The Argos aren't just going to get... What am I going to say? The Argos aren't going to get them in back-to-back weeks. Take the Blue Bombers at home tonight to cover the 3-point spread. One thing to watch for, very unhealthy air quality in Winnipeg because of all the Canadian fires. There's a chance they don't play this game. There's also a chance that they do play and some of the guys keel over and die. I look for odds on dead, but sadly could not find any. If you plug all this goodness into ESPN Bet, $10 can pay out $661.
Ooh,
nice.
Ooh, all right, so I've tried to go kind of regular here. Tried to go with like a simple 3-game parlay. Hasn't really panned out. Always missing one of those legs. So you went big last week.
I went 9 legs last week.
I got a 15-leg one right here for
15?
you. I'm starting out in the sport I know and love. You may start to call Rhyme Time the basketball guy here at the station, but let's just simmer down on all that bull crap right now. I would like to think that you got to be some kind of expert to bet on Big 3 basketball. Yeah, baby, Ice Cube's league. What says a good time more than washed-up old basketball players running the 3-man weave, chucking up shots, grabbing those boards, and running out to the 3-point line to switch possessions? I'm going with 3 winners. Miami 4, actually. Miami 305. They have Mario Chalmers and Michael Beasley on that team. Over the Chicago Triplets, L.A. Riot with Dwight Howard and Swaggy P over DMV Trilogy. Detroit, the Amps over the Boston Ball Hogs. And the Dallas Power over the Houston Rig Hands. Dallas has Paul Millsap and Glenn Rice Jr. Now, I got to go golfy, Mikey, because I can't just leave the sport that I love the most sitting on the sidelines. Let's get serious here. I was shown this trick from Scotty Vegas, where he's a true psychopath and a true degenerate. We're smashing top 20 finishes for the Wyndham, baby. Smashing and banging these things. Sunjay M, Aaron Two Gloves Ray, Cam Young, Mac Meissner, Mark Hubbard, Alex Noren, Joel Bucket Hat Damon, the mighty Jayhawk himself, Gary Woodland, once left the sport because he had to play defense against Kirk Heinrich. So all those guys top 20, and my last one here, we're going to that beautiful sport of lacrosse. Premier League, we're adding the Boston Cannons money line to beat the Philly Water Dogs, as well as the Denver Outlaws to outlast the Carolina Chaos. Boston, they're a team that's frustrated. They're one game under 500. They lost to Denver by 1 last week, and they're pissed off. Philly's in trouble, I'm telling you. Jules Heinenberg, he told me when I interviewed him, he wants to rip Bill Tierney's colon right out of his body and strangle him with it. He's so pissed off. That's crazy. It even shocked me. So there you go. $20 is going to win you $3,525.
Man,
let's go.
That's quite the parlay. All right, Rhyme Time is a pick your parlay virgin here, so we're going to go easy on him. Go ahead, Rhyme Time.
You would go with Gary Woodland and get a Jayhawk in your parlay, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Wouldn't I, Carolina boy?
So I'm going with straight up Wyndham Championship. I'm going with the top 20 finishes, but I do have a top 5 in here. I'm going with 3 guys that are trying to make the Ryder Cup team. The last tournament of the year if they don't make the playoff, wanting a strong finish, wanting to get to Bethpage. So I've got Cam Young,
Who's Bethpage? I bet she's loose.
Page's cousin.
Yeah. I've got Cam Young, who is in first right now, shot 63 yesterday and is 7 under today. I've got him to finish top 5. And then I've got old Spiether, Jordan Spieth, to finish top 20. He's not having that great of a day today.
He sucks.
But he was 5 under in the first round. He's going to turn it back on in the weekend and finish top 20.
He's going to yell at his caddy.
Poor Michael Greller. And then we got Ben Griffin. Yes, the guy that was trying to track down Scotty here at Jack's place. He had a good day today. He's currently inside the top 20, and I'm taking him. $10 wins you $57.
All right, Ben Griffin.
Really upsets me.
What?
That you didn't even offer me an ice cream sandwich.
What are you?
I didn't get one either.
No,
Reimer, isn't it rude?
Must be nice.
He sits here and eats his ice cream sandwich on the air. He offers us nothing.
Nope.
Don't you do that. And you know what, Reimer, you were in there and Keels was doing the update. I couldn't bother you. The door was already shut. I asked this guy on our walk back. He said, "No, I have to get my pick your parlay ready."
But what about when the break started? You could have gone out and be like, "Hey, Rhyme Time, you want me to grab you an ice cream sandwich?"
Rhyme Time's learning.
We had a
because there is still
break.
Some minutes before Paul's update.
Are there some minutes in there?
What does AI Nicole think about this situation?
Sup, bitches.
That's it?
That's it. That's all.
Play the long one.
The long one?
Play the one where.
All right, this is AI Nicole.
What does she think about a nice, fresh Coors Light?
Ice cold Coors Light. What do you think, AI Nicole?
Oh my God, dudes. That crap is fire. I'm talking serious fire. Back when I was banging, I would black out down in Athens in between the hedges, and then Kirby Smart would come by and kick me in the leg and tell me to get the hell out of here. And before I knew it, some Georgia football player would be racing us 130 miles per hour down a dark highway heading towards Cedar Creek. Talk about crazy. I'll never do that again. Whoop, whoop.
I think when it comes to voices, like the AI voices,
hers is the best.
Hers is the best.
It is.
I don't need her anymore for that segment on Wednesday. I really don't.
Hers kind of has the ups and the downs, and it's good. It actually sounds like her.
One legendary broadcaster throws shade at another. Details next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Police are still on the scene of an accident on Sawmill over at Hard Road. Westbound 670 accident onto the right berm at Leonard. That's got a 3-minute delay back from International Gateway. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Come into your local AAA Tire and Auto Service and save $40 on any repair of $150 or more. Only at AAA Tire and Auto Service. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer valid through August 1st through August 30th. See store for details. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention. Like telling you that whether you drive a little over the speed limit or a lot, you can crash just the same. You could hurt yourself or worse, others.
I'm at the scene of the collision.
And the damage you cause will be beyond repair. See, we didn't have to use crash or siren sounds after all. Speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with a team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Patients everywhere are experiencing joint pain relief thanks to QC Kinetics regenerative treatments. So how does this non-surgical approach work? QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Aaron Wolkoff explains.
Is like when you get a paper cut and the cells that come onto that scene first stop the bleeding, and then it recruits more cells to form new skin and new soft tissue. And then you look down a week later, 2 weeks later, and it's like nothing happened and that paper cut never existed.
In this same way, QC Kinetics uses your natural biologics to help repair and restore aching knees, hips, shoulders, and backs.
We take those same similar cells in different areas that are arthritic, are painful, and we cause this kind of internal self-healing that can resolve patients' pain.
Relief without surgery. See if you're a candidate for QC Kinetics regenerative treatments.
Call QC Kinetics 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Irish Adventure awaits at the Dublin Irish Festival August 1st through 3rd in Dublin, Ohio. Voted 2025 USA Today Best Cultural Festival in the nation. This year promises 3 incredible days of Irish music, dance, food, and fun. Enjoy unique Irish experiences as you explore one of the top festivals in the U.S., drawing over 90,000 guests to Dublin, Ohio each year. Get your tickets at dublinirishfestival.org.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 6-packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up. Select varieties or buy 2, get 2 free with your card. Limit 8. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We at The Fan have created a show where you can be a homer, a hater, or whatever you want to be. Your family may not listen to you, but we will. Sundays at 11, it's The Fan Call-In Show presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus. You're welcome.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Have you experienced foot or ankle pain during or after sports, running, or exercising at the gym? Nagging aches in your foot or ankle that won't go away? Podiatric physicians can provide you with important foot care solutions, shoe inserts, or show you how to support your feet and ankles so you're able to compete or exercise comfortably. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and have been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Active Liver is the easy way to get a daily detox to keep you healthy and feeling your best. Find Active Liver at your local CVS or online at Amazon or newnordicusa.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies and mild temperatures, but a bit breezy on this Friday. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Overnight down to the mid to upper 50s with dry weather and still a bit breeze on your Saturday morning. During the day, plenty of sunshine, light winds, and fair skies back to around 80 in the afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
2 men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
I thought this was a pretty funny story, and rhyme time. This one kind of dives into some college basketball, so this will interest you as well.
This Magnum bar.
Oh, what do you got there?
Just a little double caramel Magnum.
They're delicious.
It's the only Magnum that I'll ever get a chance to enjoy.
Oh, no kidding.
But my God.
You ain't wrong about that.
Delicious.
I mean, I just had a bomb pop, and these things are so good, but they are a perfect example of the shrinkflation that's going on. It is like half of what a bomb pop is supposed to be. It is a delicious popsicle. And yes, I was biting into it because I'm not going to sit here and just lick the whole thing. It's going to take a half an hour.
Rhyme
Disgusting.
time is a liquor.
Yep.
Lives in Licking County.
Got to savor it.
Mm-hmm. Savor it?
Yes. Don't want to just.
Got a show to do here. Got to eat the damn thing and get back to work. I got to tell you, it's refreshing though. I had an ice cream sandwich and now I've had a bomb pop. I don't know. There's the one beef I have with that Magnum though. Why do we have to do a 3-pack? I know we're high and mighty and we're the Magnum bar. Can we not do a 4-pack or a 6-pack and just price them accordingly?
You know what? You of all people should appreciate the 3-pack. You, like me, have only one child. You have a household of 3.
I want more than 3.
Well, then buy 2 boxes.
I want more than that. Then I'll just be buying 4 boxes.
That's exactly right.
What about the value pack?
I am excited when I see something a pack of 3 because everything else is a pack of 4 and it's for bigger families. I don't want that crap.
A sleeve of golf balls. Get you 3-pack.
Okay.
What brand of golf ball would you like to play? Because, by the way...
I'm playing the Titleist right now.
You're playing a Titleist Pro V1. You enjoy the roll, the feel of the Pro V1?
I enjoy the ball. I suck at hitting it, but I enjoy the ball.
We need to get him a deal on a golf ball. I need to monogram some golf balls for you. I don't think we've talked this up enough today. I have to give you loads and loads of credit for this golf attire. We did Golfy Friday today. We got the Wyndham Championship going on. It's the last tournament before the FedEx Cup starts off. So myself, Common Man, Rhyme Time, Rhyme Time and I are golfers, but we're all dressed up to the 10s, and you are out doing both of us who are golfers. You are head to toe in Puma gear.
I go all the way.
You've got a beautiful floral printed shirt.
I got this on sale.
When I seen you today, oh, man.
It moved?
You're looking good. Looking good. I love how you've got the floral print, but the collar is just pure white.
I got the white belt, too.
Yeah.
That I think goes well.
You got the navy pants, which kind of blend in with...
And the Puma cleats.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm ready for.
Fantastic.
I'm ready to suck. I can't putt for crap, but...
What'd you shoot today?
4 over.
On the fan par 3. 4 over par?
What did you shoot?
I was 5 under today.
Right.
So I made the cut. I was even yesterday. I wanted to see if I could make the cut compared to where the Wyndham cut was, and I think that was at 3 under. But mentioned Titleist. Jim Nance is a voice of Titleist. Now, we have this interview from Vern Lundquist, who is one of my faves.
How you doing, Vern?
Oh, my. I mean, Vern called one of the great chip-ins in golf history when Tiger Woods rolled in. That was when he was still playing the Nike golf ball because it created a great advertisement for them as it took a little peek and stopped and then disappeared into the cup on 16 at Augusta. So Vern was on a podcast and, it was an interesting conversation because they're talking about, his career and sort of the craft and what his process is like. And he called it a reactive craft. And I think we kind of understand what that means, where you kind of let some of the stories tell the story for you. If you're doing TV, a lot different than radio, where you can let those pictures tell the story and take over the moment. And he said, now I do know some guys who will force fit something in, but no, I never have. I've always trusted my instincts. Now, as they kept going down that road there, he talked about the Tiger call. Vern said that he was 65 years old when that one was going on. He said, and had I been 35 without a lot of experience, I might have totally called it differently. I might have been screaming at the top of my lungs, but I had a lot of experience.
That's right. You'd blow your wad.
Yeah. He said silence is the most overlooked talent a broadcaster can bring.
I agree, Vern. I agree 100%.
And he let that ball roll all the way down from the apex of that green on 16 until it had the backspin, made its turn, trickled down, and when it disappeared, he just gave it that, oh my, like it was one of those fantastic. Maybe I'm doing Dick Enberg right there, but
yep.
Vern's
completely different call.
That is definitely Dick Enberg.
Hold on, let me give you a little. I think I still have that somewhere.
Oh my, which is also great. I mean, that was a patented thing that he did.
I don't know where I got too much crap on here,
but
I really do. I got to downsize.
The beef comes in with that little line that Vern said about how some guys will force fit something in, he was referring, he had Jim Nance in his brain. And then they actually talked specifics because people have pointed this out, that Nance clearly scripts his final lines when a team will cut down the nets and win the national championship.
There's no doubt about that.
No doubt about it. He had the Rock Chalk Championship when Mario Chalmers and the Jayhawks wound up beating Memphis. And when it was UConn's time, they've won a lot of them here lately, we know, but he referenced 2004 when they had Emeka Okafor, who was great, and he called it the Mecca, or his line was, the Mecca of college basketball is in Stores, Connecticut. And Vern basically thinks that is a cringe-worthy line out of Jim Nance. And I can't say that I can disagree with Vern too much, and I'm a big Jim Nance fan. I think he's great. I think he is synonymous with college basketball and with golf. Vern even gave him a great shout out there. He said, listen, Jim Nance is the greatest golf host we've ever had. I so admire his ability. He doesn't so much admire the scripted calls at the end of a college basketball season.
I will say this about Vern Lundquist. I've always said this. He is in the booth, when he was in the booth with Gary Daniels. He's not still working with Gary, is he? Didn't Gary retire?
I think Vern is done now, too.
Is Vern done?
I think Vern is pretty much done. He might do Masters, but I think he's out of the football booth
now. When they would go to a booth shot, like before the game, and they're setting the scene, Vern Lundquist, the only other time I've seen this color in my life is when, like, my daughter was born. When she first comes out, she's like ashen gray because the blood has not gone to her facilities yet. Facilities? That's not right. Extremities. That's what I'm looking for.
There you go. Appendages.
And then after a couple minutes, then she starts to get like almost a bright purple color, right? And that's what Vern Lundquist's face looks like all the time. That color. He'd have that suit collar. For some reason, he'd have
Looks like it's choking
he's got
him
like
out.
a 19 neck, but he's wearing a 15 collar. He's trying to jam it all in there, and it looks like his head is going to explode.
He's got a big neck. He's a bigger guy.
Body, and he would do it every single week. He looked like Soda Popinski.
He's always been a big guy. But you know what?
Wear a bigger shirt.
Vern's always been great. You're right. You're right about that. He's all kind of tightened up
like
there.
A stuffed sausage. Just come on, Vern.
Maybe, like, I would allow Vern to just undo the top button and loosen up the tie a little bit just to be comfortable. I did appreciate how he did Happy Gilmore too. I mean, that was really awesome to see him do that. Who was in the booth with him? You watched Gilmore too, didn't you, Rhyme Time? You remember who was in the booth with him in the movie?
Jack something, I think.
Yeah, Jack Nicholas. It's me.
It's not.
How do you not know who I am?
Oh, by the way, Vern's call on the Tiger chip in, so the ball's up there, it's rolling, does its thing, it comes down. He lets the crowd kind of tell the story, and then he goes with in your life, have you seen anything like that? That's the Tiger chip in.
Not an oh my at all.
Oh my.
Not at all. In a move as big as one of his trademark drives, Live Golf superstar Bryson DeChambeau has been appointed chairman of the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition.
What does that
by
mean?
Donald Trump. The two-time U.S. Open champion swapped his Crushers GC gear for a suit at the White House today, standing alongside WWE icon Triple H and other sporting stars to help relaunch the presidential fitness test. Now, we have talked about the presidential fitness test and how there are some people in local government here that would like to utilize that again. It looks like they're going to roll it out nationally. I don't have a problem with that. Sounds nice. Physical fitness should be a nice thing about youth.
I agree.
Get the kids out there, get them active. I like all that. I'm not going to say that Bryson DeChambeau is the best one to pass along this message.
Or Triple H?
I have no idea. I will argue with Triple H only because this is a man who is preaching nutrition to the nation's young people, who was on steroids for 35 years and now is in heart failure as a 50-year-old man because of that.
Not the best picture.
I mean, physically, wow, what a specimen. However, I don't think that's the message we want to be pushing.
And there's I'm not even going to say that the crotch chopping is all that bad.
That's
'Cause
fine with the crotch chop.
The middle school children would probably appreciate that because that's what we all did.
He
when we
takes
were in middle
his
school.
sledgehammer and he smashes you in the skull. You do that sit-up, or I kill you. I'm actually reading a book now about the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Are you aware of the feat that his father pulled off?
I am not.
I'm going to tell you.
us.
I'm going to tell you about it 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Westbound on Broad Street, there is an accident after Thornwood crossing, and on eastbound I-70, disabled vehicle off on the right berm before US 33. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Trust R&R Foundation Specialist for expert waterproofing and foundation solutions. Family-owned, honest, and thorough. No hidden fees, just proven results. Stop leaks and moisture before they spread. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com to schedule your free assessment today. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
Donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
And we have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
We work to help your neighbors, the planet, and you.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Working your way through that honey-do list? That means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing and drain cleanings and repairs and all your heating and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your furnace or air conditioner. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain cleaning? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing issues? Call the Waterworks. Furnace repairs? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted neighborhood plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Here's 3 reasons to buy your Blue Jackets ticket plans for the 25-26 season. 1, pick your seat and pick your games. 2, plans start at just 11 games. 3, flexible payment plans. Act now. Visit bluejackets.com/tickets.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
So I'm reading this book about Macho Man Randy Savage.
Are you reading the book?
No, I don't
or
read
is
anything.
He talking it to you?
He's not talking. It's not. He didn't write it. It's just a biography about him.
Okay.
And so some other jabron is reading it to me, and he's terrible.
You don't know the person reading it to you? It's just a random
dumb
voice?
narrator because he doesn't know how to say any words.
Well, that's really stupid.
Hi, we're driving around the Scioto River.
Oh, my God.
I mean, there's lots of actually Central Ohio things in here because Angelo Poffo used to wrestle in Columbus quite often, lived here for a period of time. Angelo Poffo is father of Macho Man, okay? And I had known this before, but I was reminded of it. I'm just reading it, and I'm thinking about physical fitness because we were talking about the presidential fitness test.
Yeah, and how they want to re-implement that.
Back when Angelo was banging, he was in the Navy. July 4th, 1945, he set the world record for sit-ups. Okay? There was actually someone there to verify this. They did it by the book. You had to do the sit-ups a certain way.
Sure, yeah.
With people holding his feet down, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't complete the sit-up the proper way, it didn't count.
Yeah.
So these are the ones that counted, all right?
Is there a certain time frame that this had to fit into, or just as many as you want to do?
It had to be consecutive.
Right, like you can't take a 40-second break and then they're going to count the next one.
There may be a break that you could take some water, have something to eat, right?
Okay.
And that's maybe 10, 15 seconds at a time. But as far as like a 2-minute break, no, there was none of that.
Gotcha.
So he did it for 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Wow.
He did 6,033 consecutive sit-ups. He got to 6,000 And then he tacked down an extra 33 for each year of Jesus' life, according to him, right? 6,033. During this ordeal, he was bleeding from the abdomen.
Oh.
He had blood coming from his mouth. They had a doctor on site who said, yeah, these wounds look superficial. You should be all right. But there have been other people in the past that tried to break this record, and they died trying. So it was a very real possibility. It's something internally would rupture because your body is not meant to go through this type of strain.
I was about to say, I mean, if Poffo was able to do 6,000 of them, I'd be thinking, well, I guess he could just do an infinity amount. If he's able to do that many without any problems,
he said
apparently there were lots of problems, and he just kept powering through.
Do that again. He lived to be an old man. I mean, he took very good care of himself from a health standpoint. But I find 6,033 consecutive sit-ups. How many could you do?
I think I could
I go
maybe
with 4. I could do 4.
25 maybe? Where you're holding my feet down?
Yeah.
But I would be really, really hurt after that. I mean, I have no...
You'd have to go to the hospital after 25.
I would rupture something. I have no core right now. I couldn't even wear the white golf pants today. Couldn't fit into them.
What do you mean right now? Your core's not coming back. It's gone.
I know. I wanted to hope maybe that there's a chance.
No hope. That's the thing that the antidepressants have really given me. They don't make me happy. They give me no hope. But really, that's good. That's good. Because I'm not messing around worrying about things like I used to. Instead of my response would be, oh, my God, what am I going to do? Now my response is, what am I going to do? World ends tomorrow? Hope I'm right next to Yellowstone when it erupts. I want to be right there.
By the geyser?
Right by I want to be my face right in the geyser.
Where do you think
Me and Pierce Brosnan. I'm sorry, I stole it from you.
You idiot. You took my Pierce line.
I know, I'm sorry.
Hey. Well, how about some jail?
We haven't done a jail in like an hour and a half.
I'm sitting here waiting. All right, shit, guys.
Nice.
Thank you for the help recently sentencing my wife 2 weeks ago for her foot touching a fellow plane traveler. Oh, remember her?
Oh, my God.
With her shoeless foot. The death, I believe your words were, I think we got to put her down. And he appreciated that. He said, I need your help with the wifey again. This week while on the phone.
You got to divorce this woman. I'm sorry.
Apparently, listen to her. This week while on the phone with her, while driving, she farted, and it was extremely loud. Too loud. Think Howard Stern vibrating speaker. I asked her about the volume 10 aspect of the fart, and then she admitted to holding the phone near the sphincter opening. This seems a little excessive.
I don't know if we should put her down again, or if we should give her a crown.
I think she might be pretty cool. Yeah.
She's a keeper.
I think she might be pretty cool.
She may need some, societal norm lessons here. Bare feet on the plane, touching people, just putting the phone receiver into your crotch and letting go.
What is the policy with you guys on farting in the house?
There's no policy for me. It's just buyer beware. With her,
well, you have to set
she farts some like once a week, and then she goes in the bathroom.
That's it. Once a week?
She rarely farts in front of us, and it's not because I don't like. I've given her the freedom. I've said, "Go ahead, let it out."
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Let it out.
I don't believe this, but for the longest time, Billy Joel. Thank you.
Yeah, you got me.
My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, I don't believe them, but they would claim that they have never farted in front of each other.
That's ridiculous.
I can't buy it.
I know people like that they've been married for several years. They've never farted in front of each other.
I can't get around that. I can't see it.
And they've never told the other one when they have to poop or they've pooped. They
just don't want to discuss that kind of thing.
They share separate bathrums. They don't smell each other's anything.
And there's no even talking about
no discussion.
I got to blow it up.
Let me tell you something. I know you get married for a lot of reasons. Everybody's different. But I hope love and tenderness is in there somewhere, right? But initially, it may be something else that attracted you to your partner. Maybe it's lust. But eventually, I don't care how hot either of you are, that's going to fade away. And so if you can't spend the rest of your life with a person who you can't laugh about and fart in their face, I don't know what we're doing.
It's a long life.
It's a long life, man.
Long life, right?
Grind time.
I mean, seriously.
What do you do with your wife? How long you been married? Just a couple years?
Yeah, just a couple years.
Okay, do you guys just blow ass in front of each other? Like, what's going on?
I felt bad for her last night. I was letting them rip.
There you go.
Between me and my dog, who I've never met a dog that farts as much as my dog does. It's
right,
bad.
so what's the point? What's the point if the dog's just there?
Exactly. I'll blame it on him
as well.
I'll blame it on him.
Yeah. You just have to. At some
the only
point.
time Kristen gets really upset with me is when I do it in the kitchen.
Yeah, I understand.
She gets upset with me.
I understand that if you want to set like a couple of rules, like when we're at the table, can we actually be
I don't do it at the table.
No burping or farting at the table, and I can understand the kitchen too. But downstairs, when it's movie time and you had some popcorn, like we always just disguise it with a sneeze. Like that's our move. It'll be like, achoo! Sorry about that. Bless me. You just kind of mask it, disguise it a little bit.
You mask it? No, you got to embrace it.
No, it's for fun, though.
I'll actually
it's a joke of it.
Pause before I do it, lift my leg, and do a little choo-choo motion.
Jack's move.
Yeah.
Jack's move for a while there was to like do a double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
And he would load it up and he would go like.
See, that's the mark of a good family. You can't tell me that like Ward and June Cleaver weren't just lifting their leg and unloading with each other once in a while. They get there at night, the beef is in bed. They're saying, man, that Eddie Haskell was over here again today. He's a real pain in the ass, isn't he, June?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Let's go. You've been wearing those high heels all day, vacuuming. Let it loose. Let it loose.
You just have to, right?
I don't think my mother-in-law's ever farted in front of my father-in-law, ever.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I don't think I've heard my mother-in-law do that. No.
My mom's not a big farter. She would have those lip-rattling Homer Simpson belches, though.
Really?
Oh, my God. Take the paint right off the walls.
Wow. Oh, wow. Adnan stops by.
That's the key to a good marriage, I think.
Yeah, I think it is, too.
Burping, farting. If you can have fun doing that, you'll be fun for the rest of your life. We're all going to get ugly and fat and gross.
You got to embrace it. We're disgusting, vile creatures. We're only going to get fatter and uglier as we get older, so we may as well just lighten up a little bit.
She said to me the other day, she says, "What age do I look?" I said, "You look your age. You look 42 years old. Now, you're a very beautiful 42.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
No,
you could just lie a little bit on that question.
That's stupid. I don't lie.
You could just say, "Oh, you look great. You look great."
She does look great. She looks fantastic. She's never looked better.
You could just always subtract a few years off what her age actually is.
No,
There's no harm in that.
We shouldn't be taking years off. We should be putting years on. I'm telling you, when you're at a party, you go up to somebody, you could be 40 years old. Hey, I'm 60. They're going to go home and tell their significant other, I just met the best looking 60-year-old person in the world. But if you're 40 and you bring it down to 25, you're going to say, oh, man, live next to power lines? A little rough.
Yeah, I'm going to start telling people I'm 55. No, what do you think they'd say?
They'd say, sounds good, Tig Notaro.
I told Teddy when it was his birthday, hey, man, what is this, 40 for you? Looking good.
Is it 52 or 53 for Teddy today?
One of them old ones.
Yeah. Old.
Yep.
Droopy sack.
Oh, woo. I don't know.
My God.
Ted's thinner than you and me.
That has nothing to do with the sack. It collects all in the sack. He sits down on the toilet. He hears a splash. There's a splash.
Maybe he had sack restoration and he didn't want to say anything about it.
It's a new furniture place, Restoration Sacky.
Do they have a good restaurant on the top floor?
They serve a hell of a brunch.
They've got a nice haggis.
Great brunch. Nice haggis. Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Westbound on Broad Street, there is an accident after Thornwood Crossing. Westbound 670 at Leonard, accident off on the right berm. Traffic slow back from 270, a 5-minute delay. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. With over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time, you can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil, Meineke. Doing car care right. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by 3D Cabinetry, your go-to for fast, hassle-free service from order to install with fully assembled all-wood affordable cabinets. Free consultation at 3dcabinetry.net.
Men, the summer is here. Longer days, warmer nights, and romance in the air. Intimate dinners, walks on the beach, dancing in the moonlight. But if you have erectile dysfunction, you know it can ruin romance, both for you and the one you love. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you have ED, don't let another summer go by without getting treated, because intimacy is one of the greatest things in life, and fear of not being able to perform should not be something you have to deal with. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're ED experts. We've successfully treated tens of thousands of men. Our protocols work when others don't, and we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. You could even last up to an hour or more and perform like you haven't in years. So call us. Your initial appointment is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
It's the summer event at Germain Honda of Dublin, and Rich has unbeatable offers. Lease a sleek 2025 Honda Accord LX for as low as $329 a month, or finance it with 3.99% APR. Or upgrade to Adventure with the 25 Honda Pilot Sport all-wheel drive. Leases starting at $429 per month or 4.49% APR. Drive into summer with style, comfort, and confidence. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. See dealer for details.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance can help protect your dream home for whatever comes next. You can live in your own oasis or your own clubhouse. Whatever you choose, get the right coverage. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Common Man here. I want to tell you about my guy, Bob Capace, owner-operator of Worthington Jewelers for the past 25 years. If your only experience is going to the mall for jewelry, Bob and his team will blow you away. Service, quality, and a great price. The store is busy all the time because people keep coming back. True story. My 8-year-old daughter says to me,
"When can we go see Mr. Capace again? He's nice."
Yes, he's nice. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com.
The Fan is the official station of summertime. Sipping on a lemonade, the smell of fresh-cut grass in the air, and Common Man playing fart noises on the radio.
Was that a fart?
Ah, summer. The Fan, Ohio's summer destination.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Right Way Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
It is a lovely Go to Jail Friday here. Been taking some of your submissions all day. I got a good long one here. Seems like a good family situation. My ploofers. Desperately need a go to jail ruling on my brother-in-law here. My wife has asked me to get both your judgment from this weekend, from a situation. My 5-year-old niece had her birthday party at a trampoline park.
5-year-old niece, birthday party,
trampoline park. Haven't had to go to one of those in a while, but I know them. From having a party there ourselves, we know that this place offers 3 party plans. 2 of them have pizza built into the price. I get it.
Yeah.
So you clearly have to go through them for the pizza. They opted to buy the cheapest plan that doesn't include pizza. You are allowed to pay a fee, so then you can bring in your own items like chips, pop, cupcakes, but their rules explicitly say no pizza. You can't go the cheap plan and pay that fee and magically get around their carefully priced out plans with the pizza.
I understand that. I understand the rule.
I do too.
I get the rule.
We've done parties. It's been probably 4 or 5 years now. But
if you're going to have a party at one of these places, one of the things they make their money on is the overpriced food. That's not very good. I mean, that's just the way it is,
Yeah.
Bruce Hornsby.
And you can bring in, like you said, your cupcakes. You can still go and get the nice screen printed
As long as
birthday
they
cake.
don't offer it,
Yeah.
then yes, you can bring that in.
Or if it's in their rules where you don't have to buy theirs. Okay, so we move on. Flash forward to the party. We showed up to my niece's party at the trampoline park. Within 5 minutes of getting there, my brother-in-law said we may have to leave. He got into a verbal argument with a worker with a teenage girl who works there because she told them that they couldn't bring in the pizzas that they brought because of the outside policy. It explicitly says no pizza. So instead of owning up to trying to break the rules and just paying for the pizza there and not ruining the party for their daughter, he chose to F around and find out and said maybe he'd call the cops. So instead, the trampoline park...
said that to the teenage girl? Maybe I'll call the cops?
So instead,
this guy
the
sounds
trampoline...
like a moron.
The guys at the park said, don't worry, we'll call the cops for you. Once the police arrive, the police arrived. There was about 10 to 15 minutes of talking. Then the police said the park has asked the entire party to leave. My niece is in complete tears.
Of course she is.
All the kids at the party are upset. They're forced to have the party out. They're forced to have the party outside at a park playground on the spot where it's sunny and 90 plus degrees. He said that should be 15 years in jail alone on that aspect.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hold on. During the ordeal, my wife then tells him he owes my niece an apology. Instead of having any remorse or self-awareness, he says, it seems like you have your thoughts, and laughs off the incident. Please sentence my jag bag of a brother-in-law. Oh, man. I hope he didn't listen to this show.
That's 25 years in hard Mississippi labor camp. I'm going to give you a pick. Go outside and make me a new highway.
No, you're always using the pickaxe. I think we need to be pounding license plates.
Whatever.
That's what I think.
You got to be next to like a big boiler. It's got to be really hot.
It's super hot. I mean, you had
sweating.
Took your niece to the outdoor park when you're supposed to have the fun and the thrill of a trampoline park.
You had to make everything about you, didn't you? And look, I understand sometimes you want
to be a big shot.
That's right. You got to right the wrong, even though you knew what you were doing was wrong. You somehow have to make a big scene instead of just accepting that you were wrong. We had to make it about you. I have the same thing about baseball umpires. Nobody paid the ticket to come see you. All right? If you want to throw somebody out of the game, throw them out of the game. But don't make a big show. You don't have to get in their face and jaw with them too. You don't have to throw little wisecracks in the dugout. None of that. Do your job and shut up. You should be invisible. It's your daughter's birthday. You made it about you.
Stupid. I don't think 25 years is enough. I think it's 40. Stuff like that really bothers me. And being serious now. As you get older, you learn, right? Like you learn from the smaller mistakes. I don't think I've made a mistake that's anywhere close to that as a parent, but sometimes you know that you've gotten something wrong or you tried to maybe over-parent a little bit. You're trying to right the world's wrongs. Like, that's not right of them to tell us that we can't bring in our own pizza. Well, you know what? You've got your rules in your house, just like businesses are allowed to have their own rules. You don't have to like them. Nobody said that you had to have the party there either. You could have come up with a different plan all along. You can't do stuff like that. That's ridiculous. That is embarrassing behavior right there. And it was super specific, and the guy's probably hearing about it on the radio right now.
Hey,
that's some shame. So maybe take some off the sentencing for the shame.
Listener.
Yeah.
And you just had a bad day. All right? So, because of that, after 20 years, you're eligible for parole.
Yeah. The public shame.
But your daughter's going to be on the parole board.
Yeah.
And she's going to be reminded of the tramp. But you know what? She probably lucked out. She missed out on getting MRSA at the trampoline park.
MRSA's going around? Like the sweaty mats in the auxiliary gym in high school?
Disgusting. Worms and... Yeah.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
You know, that dude's not listening to this show. That dude's a Rothman listener.
Matt tweeted into the show, sent us a picture of the Wendy's Baconator Cheez-Its for a limited time only. Give them a try? Yes or no? Baconator Cheez-Its?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's a flavored Cheez-It.
He's not telling me how they are. He asked if he should head to the studio right now. Matt, I want to know your review on those and how they taste. Like, bring them by for us.
No, don't bring them by.
You don't got to bring those
We have
by.
a policy about outside food. It's the same as the Popes. The Swiss Guard takes it away.
Jacob will just grab the box and chuck it into the garbage. Also, Happy Gilmore 2 shooting up the charts. Biggest opening weekend for a movie in Netflix history. 91.9 minutes watched. 91.9 million minutes watched. Amounts to 46.7 million views between July 25 and 27. My one tiny gripe with that before we go is they let Bryson and Brooks be on the team regular golf. No. You got the whole movie is about like a live league, the Maxi Golf League forming, and they let Bryson and Brooks be on the regular guy team.
Well, and it was obviously after Liv was started because Scotty was arrested.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, no, not again.
Scotty was great. He stole the show. All the being arrested jokes, he just wanted to stay in that jail. He loved it in there.
Have a good vacation next week.
You too.
It's me.
From me.
It's me and Adam King for a couple days next week, and I'm going to just beat the hell out of him. Scotty Vegas will be with me on Wednesday, and we'll do a bunch of degenerate stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then Thursday and Friday, what up, bitches?
Sup, biatch?
It is Nicole Sheeran and me all week. Next week, a bunch of guest hosts and a lot of stupidity. See you then. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Westbound South Outer Belt, it is an accident blocking off the left lane between US 23 and I-71. Traffic moving slow in that area. Westbound 670 still got that accident at Leonard blocking off the right berm. This report is sponsored by Pirani's Hockey World. Pirani's Hockey World's biggest sale of the year is going on July 31st through August 10th. Buy sticks, helmets, and more at the best prices of the year. Sideline Swap will be on site July 31st through August 3rd to purchase your gently used sports gear. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Hi, I'm in a whirlwind of college prep. Gotcha. We've got affordable solutions to create the perfect college living space. Great. And visit our website to see how verified college students with an IKEA family account can receive a one-time use 15% off coupon. Nice. You guys think of everything. Pretty much. Offer ends 9/30/25. Valid ID required. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for complete terms.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Newman Roofing is proud to sponsor The Fan and 10 TV's Beat the Heat fan drive. Help Ohio's most vulnerable residents deal with the extreme heat this summer. Purchase new box fans and take them to the nearest Franklin County fire station or buy online. For more information, go to lifecarealliance.org.
You know, it's not the shoes. It's what you can put in them that makes all the difference. Hey, it's Anthony. I've been a customer at the Good Feet store for a while now, and I'm all about my personally fit arch supports. They support my feet better than all the insoles I've jammed into my shoes over the years. And my Good Feet arch supports help me in a ton of ways, from overall support and balance to stabilizing my heels and the fact they distribute my body weight, especially when I'm golfing. I literally have spring in my step now. Check them out for yourself. The free fitting is designed to help them understand you, your pain, and your discomfort. It's simple. Just stop by the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway or Stringtown Road in Grove City. You don't need an appointment, but you can certainly schedule one very easily online. Get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. For more than 30 years, they've taken great pleasure in helping thousands discover the comfort they've been dreaming of, just like me. Get professionally fitted at goodfeet.com.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Delaware County Veterans Services, here for those who served. Located on the ground floor of the historic courthouse in downtown Delaware, our team of veteran county veteran service officers is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Need a ride to a VA appointment? Facing a financial emergency? Are you or your spouse simply looking for answers? Then give Delaware County Veterans Services a call. 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment. Delaware County Veterans Services.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better, you've earned it.
It's a different world today than it was 30 years ago when I started Care Heating and Cooling. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, 30 years ago, you were the first to warn of companies using service technicians as salespeople, of abusing the trust that a service technician has. With the big conglomerates now buying companies all over Central Ohio, this has become the normal business model.
It's all about greed. The conglomerates know they can make a lot more money by incentivizing their technicians to sell air conditioners instead of fixing them. They train their techs to take advantage of a customer when they are the most vulnerable.
Dad, that is not how we were taught. In 2024, Care Heating and Cooling was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and was named the Lennox Partner of the Year. You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.